The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
I feel like I want to be the first to point this out, and they don't tell me how long it's going to be, but it's coming quickly, Diane. We're eating, and actually the kind of the point of the article is saying you might want to start thinking about getting ahead of the curve, and you might want to start thinking about kind of getting into it now, because it's going to become very commonplace and very mainstay, where you will sit down every day, if not a couple of times a day, and your part of your meal will consist of eating bugs. And I will tell you,
so we need to train our palates.
Well, why not? If you already know it's coming, why not get ready now?
So you mean this out of necessity we'll have to eat bugs because of the world's food supply?
Well, a little bit. Or is this a treat? No. Number one. Americans, we're very far behind. I want to say the article I read, don't quote me on the exact number. 80% of the world eats bugs already. And I'm not talking about
intentionally?
Purposefully, yes.
80%.
80% of, and
the average person swallows 3 spiders.
No. Intentionally eats bugs. And I'm not talking about, because I know everybody's first thought is that it's, very poor, third world. Yes, they do, but so do first world countries. Eat bugs regularly. Now, why are you shaking your head?
Well, I think your number sounds a little off.
No, my number's accurate. My number is very accurate.
You just told us not to quote you on it.
No, but it's right around there. Maybe it's like 79.3% or something.
Maybe it's 81.
Yeah. It could be, but it's right around there. Let me answer Tyler's question, then I'll get back to you, Diane. Part of it is out of necessity, where yes, the population, I believe 7 billion people inhabit the world, the earth. That number's going to keep growing. It's not going to lessen. It's going to keep growing. We got some
breaking news.
Why? What happened? No. It's going to keep growing. The numbers keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You're not going to be able to just keep producing animals and fish and all that other stuff. And that's why in these other countries, by the way, bugs, they're all over. Okay. So that's why other countries have taken to eating bugs. Now, let me answer Diane's question. Kaylee, will you find me somebody from like a good country that eats that's eating bugs? No, as a matter of fact, I can tell you this. My cousin Helene has an adopted daughter who eats bugs intentionally. I can't remember where they were, but she adopted her. She and her husband worked for the State Department, and they were stationed overseas, and they adopted the girl from overseas. But her whole family ate bugs.
So she just grew up on them.
Yeah, eating them all the time. Mm-hmm. No, I'm telling you, in America, you're very far behind. It's coming. Can I ask you?
We've had it before.
Yeah, no, but that was like as a bit. Yes, we had grasshopper or cricket tacos. Right. That was, and they do that like a what was that? Oyamel. And Oyamel's great. This isn't a knock on Oyamel at all. But yeah, it's kind of like their like novelty thing.
I think that's a dish you could find elsewhere.
Oh yeah. But I mean, it's not like everything on the menu has to do with like eating bugs and stuff. They just offered that, and it was good. It was fun. I had no problems with it. But that's like for pussies. Like eat. Sit down and eat.
So that's like dipping your toe in the water.
Exactly.
But you're not in.
Oh, I ate a grasshopper taco. Woo! Diane, let me ask you this. Well, no, you're the worst person to ask because you don't eat anything.
What are you talking about?
Do you eat shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah. At one time, shrimp were considered to be more disgusting and gross than eating bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Lobster, at one time, was specifically just for inmates because who would want to eat that garbage?
Once a month.
Say what?
Once a month we reference that.
Oh.
That's true.
Sushi.
We're good for September.
Sushi. I love it. Can't eat enough of it. People go crazy for sushi. They have documentaries about sushi.
Now, am I to
Sushi, but by the way, sushi used to be considered worse than eating bugs. Who the hell would eat that? And now it's everywhere.
Am I to start eating bugs?
Yes.
Well, let me finish.
Oh, go ahead.
Raw or prepared and dressed up?
I don't tell you how to make your shrimp. Some people just eat it boiled. Some people eat it spiced. Some people eat it fried.
So it's all over the board.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. They will say, for the most part, D-leg and D-wing. Those are... Diane, if you're going to make that sound, we're never going to get beyond the closed-mindedness.
Nor will I ever eat that stuff.
Yeah, you will. Why do you say that? 20 years ago, you would have said the same thing about, why would I ever eat shrimp? Oh, it's got legs and it's got antennas.
No, but
and those big bulgy eyes. And now it's like, oh my God, I get 4 of them with a little dish and it's $100. Bring on the cocktail.
No, but it's like I think it makes a big difference what you're exposed to when you're a kid growing up.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, a lot of people can embrace.
I wasn't exposed to sushi.
Okay, but I'm saying like
I wasn't exposed to lobster. Actually, that's not true. Once a year when we would go to Steak and Ale, the table next to us had lobster. But lobster was the same thing.
But I do believe it's what you grew up eating that is kind of molds you.
No, because I mean we grew up eating garbage, and now, but it was we ate cream of wheat.
Your mom made like 7 different dinners. That was it.
Yeah, and that was it. Yeah, that was all. Or fast food. But now I'll eat anything.
No, but I mean, as a kid,
food.
I was exposed to shrimp, so that's why I'll eat shrimp.
Oh, so you think that if you wouldn't have been exposed to shrimp, you wouldn't have eaten those foul, disgusting animals?
Probably not.
See, that's my point. Now it's like, oh my God, shrimp's really good. There's shrimp sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
How about oysters? I haven't heard you mention oysters.
Oh, you know what? Thank you.
My life depended on it.
You wouldn't eat an oyster if your life did? Love them.
Disgusting.
Love them. And it's an aphrodisiac. But love oysters. Can't get enough of them. I just had oysters 2 days ago.
Would you go bugs, Diane, before oysters?
Great question.
I know the answer is yes. You can't even look at oysters.
No, because I hate bugs more, so I'd probably have to go oyster.
Want to try an oyster?
Nope. That's one of the reasons.
Well, that sounded like a bad pickup line.
It's not.
Hey, want to try an oyster?
Hey, want to kiss a bunny between the ears?
Are you Irish?
So you would go oyster before bug?
Uh-huh.
But your rationale doesn't make any sense.
So in my mind, it does.
Imagine you get yourself a big, like one of those big, like Madagascar cockroaches, right?
No.
Did you not hear the part about D-wing, D-leg?
Doesn't matter.
You take those off.
Whatever.
But,
I am stepping on that.
What about D's nuts?
I'm stepping on that. I'm getting a can of hairspray and a lighter. I'm using whatever is within arm's reach to kill it.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to get the hairspray and the lighter to like barbecue it or sear it,
I
maybe.
get too wigged out to even kill the things.
Throw another bug on the barbecue.
Well, no, you need to kill it to eat it. I guess you could eat it live.
No.
You know who's seeing a huge business right now? The I don't know what you would call the company.
Dirty restaurant.
I'm not following you there.
Bugs.
Oh no, come on, Diane. No, but like the companies that sell bugs and insects for reptiles.
Oh, so PetSmart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but I guess but the companies.
Hey, can
that
you
do
open that terrarium for me? I gotta
I'm
get
hungry. No, but like to have them sent to your house to prepare meals and stuff.
Well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Because you sound like you're well read.
I am.
Although I looked up your 80% fact.
Am I close?
No. It's 80% of the world's countries
eat bugs.
Which doesn't equate at all to 80% of the world's population.
But on aggregate, if it's 100% of the people in 80% of the world's countries, I'm right on that number.
It's about 2 billion people.
Okay, that's a lot.
That is a lot, but where do bugs fall? Because I feel like it's easy to say, oh yeah, it's great protein.
Oh, it is.
Is it nutritionally? Is it good for you?
Absolutely. Absolutely, it is.
What have you read?
Here's what I've read. Unbelievable protein, yes. No No, what's the thing that everybody tries with? Saturated fats or something like that? Yeah. None of that. Great for energy. A lot of protein, a lot of vitamin. And there's really not anything bad. Wait, hold on. I got to find the part in the story where they talk about that. Better for you than bananas. Hold on. Oh, here you go. It says you need to get a head start on our inevitable bug-eating future. So it's gonna happen. Here we go. By 2050, everybody will be eating bugs. The entire planet. Hold on. Where's the part about the, hold on. By the way, there's 1,400 different species of bug to eat. That's why they're so plentiful. I just mentioned the Madagascar cockroach. I got 1,399 more. Well, it's not going to make that noise. It might when you boil it, like a lobster does. But same thing. I mean, I hate to repeat myself, but the lobster, remember, at one point was considered the worst thing in the world.
Taken care of in October.
Give it. No. Oh, here we go. 100 grams of crickets, Diane. Okay?
Is that like a bowl's worth?
I don't know. So 100 grams worth. Contains 13 grams of protein. That's a lot. 5.5 grams of unsaturated fat. The same portion of grasshoppers has 20.6 grams of protein and 6 grams of fat. That amount of lean sirloin comes with 30 grams of fat, protein, whatever, and 5.8% of fat. So it's better for you than eating a steak. What's in your Fage?
It's Faye.
Whatever.
16 grams of protein.
You know what would be good?
Or no, is that 18? My eyes are going. 18.
You know what would be good? You take a couple of grasshoppers or crickets, sprinkle them in there.
Nasty.
It's almost like
almost
like putting M&Ms in there.
Given my choice, then I just live on this.
Except, so you're not going to eat when all the other food is gone. There's no more cattle. So when all the other food is gone,
give me all the fake genetically modified stuff. Yay, Monsanto. Whatever. Fake food. I live on Cool Ranch Doritos before I would eat that.
Why? What do you have against
First
the bug?
of all, they're delicious.
No, okay, that's fine, but that's not gonna sustain you.
What if I told you that if Scott was cooking up some giant water beetles, they emit a delicious smell as they cook?
I believe that.
I can't get beyond what it is.
A single serving contains nearly 20 grams of protein and 8.3 grams of fat.
How much more do you want?
Red ants are also a popular choice.
Oh, no, you know why, though? I don't know if it says in there.
Especially, you mean how they're prepared?
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, dry roasted.
Thank you.
100 gram serving.
It's like sitting and popping peanuts, Diane.
Includes
really small ones,
14
but yeah.
grams of protein and 3.5 grams of fat. That's half the protein of a serving of Atlantic salmon, but it's also less than half of the fat.
Yeah. And by the way, say goodbye to your gut.
What do you mean?
No, I wasn't talking to you, but I'm saying you don't have to eat as much of good, healthy food like the bug to get the same amount of stuff. You don't have to eat a whole steak. I'm eating mac and cheese with ham right now. But you know what would be good? Some water beetles on top. That one already has shrimp on top, which is essentially the same as saying water beetles, except now we say water beetles. 20 years ago we said shrimp because they were disgusting.
Just throw some Old Bay on it.
But yeah, no, I'm glad you mentioned oysters. Oysters are another one where people were like, I am not eating that. And thing's been laying on the bottom of the water just collecting fish crap. Now it's fantastic. Now you pay a premium for it. You get them shipped in from all around the world. Anyway, all I'm telling you is give it 4, 5, 6 years. People are already doing it.
4 years?
Oh, you said 2050.
Yeah.
No, by 2050, everybody will be living on bugs. But listen, when the first person ate sushi, it took a while for it to start growing and growing and growing. It's still not at its maximum capacity.
Yeah, everyone does not eat sushi. You're right.
Right. No, but it's very, very popular now. So by 2050, everybody will be eating bugs. It's going to have to start to, you're already at 20, let's call it 13.
Yep.
2014, 2015, I'm starting to get involved. 2016, 2020. Now I'm starting to make and I want to be a forerunner.
So you want to invest.
I want to be a pioneer. Yeah. Absolutely. Where am I going, Kaylee? You need a bug. Why are you so iffy? Have you not? Texture? How about crunchy?
How about what it is? You didn't look like you were licking your chops when whatever that thing was that was flying around the room that day where we were screaming.
Wait, what was it? What was it?
Was it a cicada?
Oh, cicadas. Well, I mean, a lot of chefs during the brood were making cicada dishes. Get used to it. That's going to be a normalcy.
A staple.
Where was I going? Oh, I can't wait now when I get the 17-year cicada. That's like a fine wine. That's dry aged right there. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, big man?
Hey, man, perfect timing. I was a chef at a yacht club for 7 years, and I got disappointed this year. I was expecting the brood to come further north. I was going to pack my freezer, bro.
Oh, hey, you're a chef. Let me ask you this. Are you guys already, because you guys are like leading the charge, but you're hearing people eat bugs all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why are Americans so against it?
I don't know. I blame 17 Magazine or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Like
that could be.
They're not cute. Oh, by the way, earlier you were mentioning lobsters in prisons.
Yes.
Not only was it considered gross, it was outlawed because it was considered cruel and unusual punishment. And now they're being sold at supermarkets for $6 a pound.
Wait a minute. It was considered cruel and unusual to serve somebody lobster?
Yeah, because they're being fed lobster 3 meals a day in prisons in Maine.
Yeah, I'd kill for that.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, so here was the thing. So when I was waiting for the cicada brew to come out, and me and a couple buddies, we were planning weekends to try and find places to go, like when they emerged, and like you go out and you bring like big bags with you, and you're putting them in the bags, and like one for me, one for the bag, like pop a live one in the mouth, pop one in the bag for cooking later.
Oh, that's like bug sushi.
The best of Elliot in the morning continues after this. DC 101. Elliot in the morning.
Elliot in the morning.
DC 101.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
Hi. What?
Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that at my work, we actually sell, like, packets of crickets in different flavors. Like, we have barbecue sauce and salt and vinegar.
Now, where, and those are sold specifically for just people who want to, get, like, a little snack on the go?
Yeah, basically, like, we sell, like, candy and stuff, and then that's, like, another thing that we sell next to the candy, and, like, kids always freak out. They're like, what is this? I'm like, it's crickets.
Oh, I know. Those are like, ooh, candy cigarettes. What are the, where do you work?
I work at Hot Topic.
It's
a retail store in the mall.
Wait, what's the name of it?
It's called Hot Topic.
Oh, yeah, of course. So
We shop at Torrid.
And people are buying them, right?
Say that again.
You cut out. All right, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
See? There you go. I would do that. You're just walking by, you grab like a little barbecue cricket or something like that. See, that's going to be like for example, I feel like crickets.
Why is that sold at Hot Topic?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's some black eyeliner, Marilyn Manson shirt, and some crickets.
No, but you know what? I feel like crickets and roaches are going to be like the like the tuna and salmon of the sushi world. And then you're going to once you get through that. No, you know what? Let me take that back. The California roll. Like that's the like training wheels.
Light.
That's the training wheels, right? Unless you're with Diane, then it's. Do you just have like cucumber and some rice?
Cucumber.
But yeah, that's your training wheels. Then we're going to start getting some soft shell crab thrown in there and some scallop, some kind of sweet shrimp or something. Then all kinds of stuff.
BTW. I don't mean to bring anyone's day to a screeching halt,
but
over at HotTopic.com, all teas 25% off.
Line 1. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing well. How are you, sir?
Doing all right. Talking about, all the bugs and stuff. When I lived out in Southern California, I would catch and cook scorpion all the time.
Pretty common, isn't it?
Pardon?
Isn't that pretty common out there?
It's not as common as you'd think, but there are some people. It's usually in the camper circle, like the hikers, things like that.
Right.
I mean, it's really good. The only thing you got to do is make sure that it's fully cooked through so that poison sac gets diluted.
Right,
off.
exactly. Well, I mean, you would almost want to treat that like you would want to treat like sausage. You want to make sure that you cook that through.
Absolutely. It's kind of like, putting alcohol in the dish. It just cooks right off.
Yeah, no, exactly. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I mean, it's really good. It's crunchy, and I mean, honestly, through my catching them, I'm actually now immune to all southwestern scorpion breeds.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it from a medicinal standpoint at all.
Well, it's not the cooking. It's the fact I've been stung so many times.
Oh, okay. Well, then there's that. All right, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
I'm lucky to be alive.
3 fingers are black.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hello.
Hello.
I have eaten like every single thing you're talking about, and I like how you're comparing it all to fresh seafood because it's very similar. A little more crunchy though.
Right. What kind of stuff are you eating?
I haven't had the water bugs, but I've had cockroaches, large size, which are very similar.
Right. Let me ask you this: are you like similar to how you would devein a shrimp? Are you de-winging and de-legging?
It's crispier than a shrimp, though.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying, are you cleaning it appropriately?
Yeah. You just have to fry them really with Old Bay, as Diane said. She's correct, and same with cicadas and. I noticed you talked about jellyfish. I've had jellyfish. It's a little boring. It tastes a lot like calamari.
I was going to say, I imagine it's very calamari-ish without any kind of like sauce or chili or something.
Yeah, and there's no real inherent flavor to it.
Yeah.
But it's good delicacy. But I've also eaten other things that you haven't mentioned, like duck tongue and lion and just all sorts of different animals. I think that if it's an animal that you're on top of the food chain, you should probably give it a go and eat it.
The lion would be interesting to me. I don't know how I would do there.
Very sad.
Why was that going to make you sad? I don't see you crying about the poor little chicken running around that you're taking his legs out from under him.
Nope. Lions are cute.
Chickens are cute.
The animal, the better they taste. Just ask the lamb.
Well, you're not eating the baby chick. That's when they're cute.
Well,
when they get older, they're not cute.
That's why you get those itty bitty little legs, the little chicken wings.
Okay.
No, but like Tyler's like that with his with veal. Tyler doesn't like he doesn't want them to ever see sunlight. No. And don't they have to be raised on an incline.
Yep. And most importantly, never let them form any sort of bond with their mother. Because I like them to be weak in terms of the muscles, but also in terms of the emotions.
All right, dude. Hey, I appreciate the phone call. Thank you, my friend. Talk to you later. Yes, Tyler.
Last thing about Hot Topic.
Oh, yes.
So I just threw a pair of cute to the core FEA Prime high top canvas shoes in my shopping bag.
Right.
I'm getting $15 hot cash for every 30 I spend.
Hey, by the way,
last 2 days.
Are those the shoes? The third one's over?
Yeah.
I love them. You know what's sad? I would actually wear those. I would. Pardon me.
You'd wear that and an Alice in Wonderland dress.
Yes. Guys' night out.
Oh, Diane, let me get my thing.
Guys' night out. The best of Elliot in the Morning continues next.
DC 101.
This is the best of Elliot in the Morning. DC 101.
Hey, what was the race you ran yesterday?
The color run.
What the hell is that?
Where you run a 5K and they throw paint at you.
For fun?
For fun.
Was it good?
It was awesome.
Was it really?
Yeah. It was at the National Harbor. It was a beautiful day for it.
So you just go running and there's people along the are they throwing like pellets at you or are they like spraying you with like paint guns?
No, it's like, it's powdered. So it's like cornstarch.
And then it just sticks to you.
Oh, it coats you. My scalp is green.
Really? So it's not like paintballs that are getting fired at you?
No, it's not wet. It's powder.
Oh, well, that doesn't seem fun. It just seems like you're getting crap in your eyes.
But it sticks to you everywhere.
And it was packed.
Oh, like 9,000 people.
Was it really?
I'm packed.
Oh, why are you running?
I like running.
Oh, what a pain in the ass that is.
It was so much
Did
fun.
you win?
They didn't time you.
Oh, but people finished in front of you.
Some people took strollers.
Strollers?
Oh, yeah. There's people walk it.
Hey, listen, little one, don't open your mouth. Here comes all this powder coming flying at you.
Yeah, that
There were
might not
lots
be
of kids. There were babies.
Oh, what a pain in the
with
ass.
like a Ziploc bag around the stroller.
No, you know what? We'll get it out of their eyes eventually. They can't see.
Yeah.
Was that bad? So did you get it in your eyes?
I wore sunglasses. I knew.
Well, Natch.
No. Somebody told me wear sunglasses because it gets in your eyes.
Babies. Babies that ran it last year unwillingly. Is there a charity element?
I think it goes to.
I don't know. I didn't raise anything.
I think it goes to.
I didn't even have a
Children's
number.
Hospital.
I just showed up and just started running for the F of it.
Treat all those kids that have inhaled colored cornstarch.
I'm pretty sure that's where it goes.
Who did you run it with?
My friend Caitlin.
Oh, good. And it was fun, though?
Awesome.
I imagine for something like that, though, people are nuts.
Oh, people are nuts. There were like tutus, like colored socks, whole teams of people.
Did you run into a tutu?
No.
No. Are
I
you
did
kidding?
not.
That would be stupid.
Is it like a real run, or can you drink?
There's beer after.
I don't like those.
But
There's not beer during.
Can I camelback that, though?
Is
I'm
that
sure
the
you
thing
could.
preventing you from a running program?
Hey, do you think you could go out and run a 5K right now?
Yeah.
Without them, like, throwing paint and stuff on you?
Just a regular 5K? Yeah.
But, like, and run it?
Yeah.
I don't know that I could. Yeah, I probably
It's
could.
How far
only
is that?
3 miles.
3.2.
3.1.
Definitely not.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, those, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Did you walk?
0.1,
0.2.
Did you walk any of it?
No.
You ran the whole way? Did you
Yes.
sprint?
No.
Did you run the whole way with, who's the dude you ran with, girl? What would you
My
run
friend
with?
Caitlin.
Did you run with her the whole time, or
Yeah,
did you leave her?
we ran together the whole time.
Did you sprint it out at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that a girl. Good for you.
We
couldn't do it.
We were running it.
I don't think I could do a 5K.
I could
right
throw paint. Was that a volunteer position? No, I don't even think I could run a decent mile right now.
What do you mean a decent mile?
I'm
you
not
could run
fast.
a mile.
I don't think I could break right now. I don't think
You
I
could run a
break.
10-minute mile.
I was gonna say I don't think I'd break 8.
Ooh, 8 is pretty aggressive.
It's pretty fast for like going
For,
from
like, never running.
sedentary to.
I was going to say, I think I would have to train right now to run an 8-minute
No,
mile.
you wouldn't.
Yes.
Like 4 times around the track.
Yeah, that's
I don't go out and sprint. I jog.
okay, but still, you should be able to. If you're running, you should be able to run an 8-minute mile.
If I'm only doing a mile, probably.
Yeah.
But I can't, like, I couldn't run.
What is it
trying
on the
to figure
treadmill?
out,
it's
like,
a
what the
mile.
numbers are. No. Like what
It's 4
you're,
times around the
It's
track.
probably
what
an
you're
8.
what running it at 8.
On the treadmill, probably, yeah.
Is that the same conversion? You know what I'm talking
Treadmills aren't that accurate, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Zing.
So running. So what is a 3?
about? When's the last time a
3
3-minute
is a 3.
mile?
No. But if I put a treadmill on 3, I'm not running a 3-minute mile.
3 is walking.
Maybe it's like 6.5 or 7 on the treadmill, but it's,
I could do
it's
that.
gotta be up there.
I could do that.
No, you couldn't.
I could do an 8-minute mile. Easily. Well, not
After the
easily.
show,
not
we're going to
easily.
go out and we're
I
going to
can't
run
today.
an
I'm very,
8-minute
that.
very busy.
mile.
I have a
Let's
stupid
try that
meeting
out.
today. No. 8-minute mile, I feel like you should be able to do.
It's not that easy.
I didn't say it was easy, but I feel like you should be able to do an 8-minute mile.
Okay.
That's a minute for each half lap.
Let's see you.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
8-minute mile is pretty good.
That's aggressive?
Well, my cousin who
You
plays
can't just-
varsity soccer has to run a 7-minute mile.
Yeah, but how old's your cousin?
High school?
Okay, I can do that.
There you go.
Please.
One of these days we're going to actually test.
That's a sprint, Diane.
Your
That's
physical
a sprint.
prowess.
No, my endurance isn't the same of when I was back in high school, but as a sprint,
Yeah,
Really?
Did you have to do the presidential fitness thing?
yeah.
Or was that like enacted in the 80s?
No. I remember having to do the president's physical fitness thing
What'd you run there?
I'm not sure I know what that is.
where you'd have to run, you'd have to do a mile.
Trunk
Wasn't
reach
it
or
like
trunk lift?
600 or something? Wasn't that
600?
Miles?
No,
The-
it was I just remember having
No,
to
it
run
wasn't 3 times around the track.
whatever. I think it was 1.5.
It's a mile.
Yeah, no, but you had to run a mile. You
All I
had to do
remember
pull-ups.
is it was called the 600. You had to do the pull-ups or the flexed arm hang.
Right. Well,
Remember?
chicks had to do the flexed arm hang.
Well-
Dudes had to do the pull-ups.
Right.
I think
Could you
we
do a
had an
pull-up
option.
right now?
Say again?
Could you do a pull-up
Yeah,
right now?
that I could do. I could do a pull-up.
You're so full of it.
One pull-up?
A pull-up is really hard.
unassisted.
Yes. One pull-up I could do.
You could?
Easily. Easily I could do one pull-up.
We're
I don't know.
so
I don't
going
know,
to the gym
I don't
this
know
week.
how many more.
Don't say easily. It's
pull-up?
not easily.
Just every ounce of effort. You can get up once. You could do one pull-up right now. No, you could.
I don't think I could.
Half of it is the jump to get up there.
All right, that's cheating.
From a dead hang.
From a dead hang, I could do one pull-up.
I could not.
Easily. Could you?
But those are the glam muscles. I'm core. I'm all
at
core.
least I admit it. I can barely do them where you're leaning back and you've got your feet on the ground.
I'm with her. I can't do a pull-up.
Yes, you can.
Are you going to throw color in my eye?
No.
While I'm trying to do the pull-up?
Don't inhale.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Where you lower the bar and you're kind of at an incline, so your feet are on the ground.
That's like doing. Oh, what? Here I'm doing all these pussy push-ups. Like, that doesn't count.
I can do the kind you're talking about, but I can't do like a dead
yes, you
weight pull-up.
can.
No.
You can't just hang your body and pull yourself
realize
up.
I'm in shape too? Do you realize how hard they are?
Excuse me.
It's like looking in a mirror.
I'm not saying you're not, but they're hard.
I am.
You could do. Everybody in this room could do one
No.
pull-up. It's when you have to keep going that it starts to hurt.
Tried pretty recently, couldn't do it.
When was the last time you tried doing a pull-up?
A regular pull-up?
Yeah,
within the past couple
No,
of
that's
weeks.
the pussy pull-up.
Within the past couple of weeks?
Really?
Yeah.
And you couldn't get up for one?
No.
You gotta get those arms going, baby.
There's very little weight
I'm
training
being
you
serious.
can do to like teach yourself to do a pull-up other than doing pull-ups.
Exactly. The only other one is
I was going to say even in my fittest time, I don't know if I could have done more than one.
So you failed the president's physical fitness test.
You mean when I was like 8?
No, you do it as a teenager. Don't you do it in high school?
Okay, we did it in high school, but we started doing it in elementary school. We did like flexed arm hang. The girls did flexed arm hang, boys did pull-ups.
Right. I want to say for the president's physical fitness thing, I was well under 7.
7 what?
Minutes for the mile. Well under 7. I think it was close to 6.
Okay.
Remember, I ran cross country.
Yep.
Then yeah, that's probably feasible.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you could run 8 right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could do that and turn around and just knock out a pull-up. Just like that. What was the third one that you used to have to do? Was it like the cock shuttle or something like that? Shuttlecock.
No.
The what?
You had to sit and reach, and then like trunk something.
You had to do sit-ups.
You laid on your stomach.
You didn't have to do sit-ups.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Where you laid on your stomach and you had to like lift your chin up, and you had to get 12 inches.
Like push-ups?
No. Where you'd Superman on the ground.
Is that like flexing your back?
Push your body up like that.
I think your feet stay on
I
the
don't
ground.
remember that.
That's
I remember
easier,
doing
'cause then
sit-ups.
You could really dig those in.
I remember. What was the one? What was the one?
My testicles are digging into the ground right now.
What was the one where you had to like run, drop the eraser, come back? You know what I'm talking about?
Shuttlecock.
Or was that like the 50-yard dash?
What is the benefit of this Superman thing on the ground?
I don't know, but my testicles hurt now. No, it was to loosen the back. You never want to pull your back out. That's why they make you do the in martial arts training. You always have to do the bridge because you don't want to hurt the lower back.
The current presidential fitness
it still goes on?
Test is curl-ups,
what's
shuttle
that?
run.
Wait, what's curl-ups? Is that what I just did?
Isn't a curl-up a sit-up?
Oh, I don't know. There's so many questions about that.
Curl-ups, shuttle run.
Shuttle run's the eraser.
Endurance run. That must be the mile. Pull-ups or flexed arm hangs, and sit and reach, which is also referred to as V-sit reach.
How far do you have to reach?
Wasn't that you just had to like?
Yeah, no, but you got to spread open there.
If you're going to run, there is a difference though on going back to the pace per mile on a treadmill.
Right.
If you want to run an 8-minute mile, you got to put the treadmill at a 7.5.
For how long? A mile? The whole mile?
Yeah, if you're going to run a mile.
I like to bank my time in the first 3 laps and then kind of coast it in. Although they'll say you should really have the stronger kick.
I never ran the mile in high school. Not because I had a doctor's note. I only did 3 laps. They didn't keep track. It was just a group of students running, and I would just get a time around 8.5. Like, I think he was lapped.
Hi, Elliot. In the morning.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Oh, it's Nate. I was just going to say that's exactly what I think Diane just said. On a treadmill, running a 7-minute mile is ridiculous. To get under 7-minute mile, you have to put it like at somewhere in the 8.2
it's like
or something like that.
8.6, 8.7 if you want to go
That's
under.
unsafe, though, on a treadmill, though. You
really fast.
No, that's what I mean. It's unsafe, and it's not normal running. You're supposed to run outside on your feet.
Well, that's what I say.
Yeah, there's also something else where people say to run barefoot too.
Yeah, I don't buy into that. The bottoms of my feet are so cracked and bloody.
Yeah,
but
I don't know either.
Yeah, no, they'll tell you that you're better off, right? Plus, at least if you're outside, you get a little chance of hitting like a little downhill slope, which kind of speeds you up a little bit. I'm not getting that on a treadmill.
No, I thought they said if you run on a treadmill, you always have to put it at least a 1 because that better mimics the outside.
Well, 1 for what? The
1
speed?
incline.
I'm good on that.
Incline.
The best of Elliot in the morning. More after this. DC 101. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Have you ever pantsed somebody?
No, I have not.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've never pantsed anybody. I just don't want to get that close to someone else's ass that I don't really know.
Right. Well, I mean, but that's the beauty of it. You pants people you know. Have you ever been pantsed?
No, I actually haven't.
Boy, that shocks me to no end. That's amazing to me. All right, listen, hold tight 1 second for me. The only reason I bring it up, I don't know who the woman was, but there was a woman, and you never hear about women doing it. Ever.
I feel like it's common for guys to do it.
Oh my God, totally. I couldn't count on 2 hands the number of people I've pantsed within the last year. Have you ever been pantsed?
No.
And have you ever pantsed somebody?
No.
Who was the woman yesterday? There was a story yesterday about some woman who runs a company or something who pantsed one of her employees. Now, I don't think the employee found it funny, but she pantsed another woman.
Was it in the news because there's a suit being filed?
That I don't know. No, I don't know if she's suing. I think the woman got a talking to from HR. But I don't think the employee is suing. But I think you would also agree, pantsing is very gender specific, correct? Like you only pants your own.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Diane, if I pantsed you, there would be the end of time.
I think in the majority it's same gender.
I will tell you this:
I've
never pantsed a woman, and I've pantsed many. I've never pantsed a woman. I would never do that.
Well, I think a lot of guys are afraid of a lawsuit.
Well, maybe.
When you're talking about somebody like this who's an adult professional.
Did you find it? I don't know where she is. I want to say she works for like
a
Fox News
nonprofit.
or something.
Well, she's a Fox News contributor.
I gotcha.
But I guess she primarily works for
Shep. Her name is Shep Smith.
No, her name's Gretchen.
Greta Van Susteren.
No, Gretchen. She works for an education advocacy group. Let's see. I guess somebody wrote in about her. I work at a small nonprofit of about 20 people, most of whom under the age of 35.
Right.
Our president is a big personality. That's who they're referring to, that woman. And often tries to treat employees as friends, whether they like it or not. She makes inappropriate jokes. She bullies the more timid employees.
Pantses them.
But last week, that's when it went to a whole new level. In an attempt to scare a female employee who has been the victim of some of her bullying, she snuck up behind her and planned to give her a soft tug. Woman's wearing a skirt, by the way, on her skirt.
Well, that's fine. I mean, pantsing is
but
pantsing.
But then it came right off. Immediately afterward, the woman reportedly told the employee, don't tell anybody. But I guess then they went to somebody who's higher up.
You can't ever go with that. That's why you just got to laugh
this,
it
and
off.
then while I'm at it, let me tell you about the bullying.
Did you say you have or have not ever pantsed somebody?
No.
You have not?
Mm-mm.
You've been pantsed?
No.
Not including your husband. You know what? I've pantsed Jackie before. That I've obviously done. Scott's never pantsed you?
I don't think so.
Diane, it's funny.
No.
You've pantsed people.
No.
Really?
I have not.
Am I the only person?
Kaylee's like, I get pants.
By Nick?
Oh, okay. Promotions.
She says Nick does it all the time.
And see you at the kerfuffle.
Have you ever pantsed somebody? Okay, yeah, so you've done it. Yeah. Did you pants a boy or a girl? Girl. Yeah, that's what I mean. Although, you know what? If a girl pants me, I'd probably laugh.
That's you, though.
Yeah, no, I'm an animal.
That's not the normal reaction.
I would never pants a woman. I don't think I've ever, Jackie aside. But that's a whole different case.
That's just her, like, walking around in her sweats on a weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At a store.
Not out in public. You would never do that to her in public. Please.
I think I've done it once.
No, she would lose it if you did that in public. Where?
Some empty store. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
Cameras
I don't know.
everywhere.
Oh, who cares? What, are they going to release the video? But you never hear of an adult woman pantsing another woman.
No.
But I love it. I love it. Would you be upset if that happened here? If Thea pantsed you?
Of course. I don't think that is
funny.
To do it. Not in a workplace. You think it's funny?
Yeah. Do you know how many people I've pantsed in the workplace?
Well, you said you couldn't count on two hands the number in the past year.
Yeah, easily.
Are they all here?
I've pantsed Roach within the last year. I've pantsed Hennessy within the last year. I've pantsed Colin within the last year.
It's basically the reason they got rid of the copy machine.
Is that where you always do it?
Totally.
I feel like I obviously know what pantsing is, but growing up in the Midwest, there was definitely a different word for it. Just like cuss and swear, like that's a regional thing.
Pop and soda,
yeah,
right.
But,
Jimmy, sprinkles.
But
what was it in the Midwest?
Crazy, because I can't think of the word. I want to say it's S, like it's an S word.
I've never heard about as anything else than pantsing someone.
Oh, it's swear. No, it's something. Because pantsing was when I got to the East Coast. That's where that entered the dialect.
The Brits call it debagging.
You say D?
D or T?
D. D-E bagging.
D's bagging.
No, D's nuts. Or D's grease.
Oh, R.I.P. Wasn't that yesterday?
What?
Wasn't that
last show?
Yeah.
Oh, was it his last day yesterday? Oh, Ellen, what's our D's grease? Hi, Elliot in the morning. Hello?
Is this me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Elizabeth from Pasadena.
Hey,
I was calling in to say my first experience was with my husband who was dancing. We were arguing in the kitchen, and he just pulled down my pants, and I started to laugh, and I couldn't stop. And then he proceeded to do that for a couple fights after that, and then handed it out as marriage advice.
Oh, boy.
It was funny, though.
Yeah.
It was funny. He got away with it, and the fight ended.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Yeah. No, pantsing a spouse is, that's expected. That's expected.
Now, there's a fetish called sharking. Is that what you're
Tyler,
referring to?
are you sharking?
No, that's what we're doing at 8:30 with Andy Dehart.
Sharking. I've never, what is that fetish?
That's basically.
Is that where their fetish is pulling somebody's pants down?
Pantsing, yeah, for male to female for sexual reasons. So.
Oh, you know what? That's that guy in there was a story.
This is an illegal act in most parts of the world.
Oh yeah, no. I want to say there was a story not too long ago. There was a guy that was being hunted in Ottawa.
For that?
Yeah. I think he had pants like 100 people. And they
just random strangers?
Strangers, just like mostly in crosswalks. So he would find like a busy crosswalk and pants them. But I don't know if they ended up catching him or not. I stopped following the story.
He said videos have become popular in Japan.
But there, of course. But there was a guy being hunted in Ottawa who was I want to say it was 150 people or something. But he had been pantsing. What'd you find?
A lot of people know what I'm talking about.
Oh, what is the word? What is the good? Well, sharking.
No, it's shanking.
Oh,
shanking.
And apparently some people also call it flagging. But everyone knew it was shanking. These
Shanking.
must be people from the Chicago area. So I'm glad they typed it instead of said it.
But shanking.
Rough accent.
Shanking.
You think of shanking in prison.
Yeah, I think of stabbing somebody.
That was definitely, growing up, it was definitely, we didn't even say pantsing.
You said shanking.
Like, I got to New Jersey and I was like, what are they talking about? Oh, my pants are down. No, it's never happened to me. And I've never done it. I've been bullied. But not in that way.
But it's not really, it's not even real. Well, I mean, maybe in this woman's case.
What were you about to say? It's not even what?
Bullying.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay,
if it's done in
you're
fun,
just doing
I've never done it to bully somebody.
You're just doing it to be funny
yes,
with your friends.
Yes. Oh, exactly. I would never, if there was somebody that everybody was picking on, I would never shank him or pants him to bully him. I pull Colin's pants down for fun. Or Roach's pants down for fun. Like, that's funny. They don't feel bullied. They laugh.
Have you asked them if they feel bullied?
Roach would tell me. Roach would tell me.
Elliot, I need to tell you something. What's he going to do, pull you to the side?
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
It really
I've never done
hurts
it.
my feelings when you pants me.
No, and that's why I don't look at it as bullying. But I guess in some cases it would be. Like if it was somebody you were picking on, I could see that.
Well, that's kind of this scenario of this woman in the workplace.
Clearly, they didn't have the relationship with their coworkers that I have with mine, where it's all very friendly and fun. Yeah, no. I've never pulled Colin's pants down in bully mode. It's been in laugh mode. Kaylee, when you get pants, that's not in bullying, that's in fun. Yeah, exactly. And it's funny. Yeah, it's hysterical.
Kat said she drunkenly pantsed her friend in college, didn't talk to her for a year.
Oh, come on, friend in college. That's funny.
Jesus, maybe people these days go to pantsing because there are so many definitions for shanking. Yeah. And the worst one is not the act of stabbing someone.
What's the worst one?
It involves defecating.
Okay, that is.
Yeah. And showering.
Okay.
Or
hi, Joey.
Pleasuring and
my God.
It's all over the board.
Okay.
It's all over the board.
I've never even, the only shanking I know is prison. Now I know it is pantsing in the Midwest. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, is this me?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Jeff from Baltimore.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, not much. So I pantsed my professor at my old school.
Oh, my God.
It was a physics class. I just failed the test, and I knew I was transferring schools. So I just went up to the front. There's only like 15 people in the class, but he was not wearing underwear, and we saw his
Oh, my God. Well, I knew I was transferring.
Outstanding moment of my life.
How much trouble did you get in, though?
I was transferring schools. I was gone the next day.
Still,
they don't track you down?
That could be...
That's not pantsing for fun. That's trouble.
Like
that's an assault.
The police could have come after you.
That's not, again.
That's not our jurisdiction. New school.
Who has time to look up those transfer records? God.
The best of Elliot in the morning. More after this. DC. This is the best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Good morning, Elliot.
Hey, who's this?
This is Joey from Virginia. How you doing, man?
Good. What's going on?
Elliot, I can't even begin to count how many people I call it chucking, but my senior year of high school, I had a pretty good class, and I had a girl in that class, and she was a friend of mine, and I shucked her. She was a soccer player. She always wore the Umbro shorts.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I gave her a good little tug, and she had a long shirt on. So
Dude.
You didn't see anything. She was cool with it. The teacher, he didn't really say anything. next day, got called to the office, and get us about 5 days before graduation, and I got 3 days of suspension.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
I had to go to after school to make up, take my exams, to be able to graduate.
Hey, where are you from that you called it chucking?
Ashland, Virginia.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if my friends are, if they're wearing gym shorts or basketball shorts or something around me in a
Goodbye.
if I see a drawstring hanging out, that's just like teasing. It's game on. It's game on. I've skinned up knuckles from shanking so hard.
I bet we have a friend in Chesterfield that's no stranger to pantsing.
At the race.
Yes, Tyler.
Is he saying chucking or shucking?
I thought he said shucking.
Oh, I thought he said chucking.
Oh, did you say chucking?
I thought he did
Oh, wait,
shucking.
Haley's saying shucking? Like corn.
Oh, it is just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Okay, don't yell duh.
No, she said der.
Where am I going? 6. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Good morning. Is this Blake?
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
Hey, man. How you guys doing?
Hey.
So, Midwest, I'm from the Midwest as well, Ohio originally, and we always called it giving somebody a droopy.
That's funny.
That's better than shucking.
That's the best name.
That's better than shucking. That I like.
Yeah, well, we didn't have that much corn in Cincinnati, but so it was a droopy,
And, I mean, football practice, that's all it was. You know, somebody lines up for a play, next thing you know, you come out to pass it with your gym shorts around your ankle.
Exactly. I feel like anybody that's ever played sports has gotten it bad.
You have to. And,
That's why.
Thank God we don't wear jock straps anymore, but.
All right, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Later. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
Hi, yeah. Hi, who's this?
My name's Kim.
Hey, Kim.
I'm originally from Iowa, and so we called it de-pantsing.
Oh, okay. A little too built in, but I get it. That's fine.
Lazy. That's lazy.
And then in college, I actually got the reverse, where a boy pulled up my dress and showed my underwear.
That's not good. That's not good. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's very gender specific to me. Have you ever pants someone? I'm sorry, deep.
In high school, that's like pretty much all we did was de-pants people over and over.
That was it.
Like, you could just put a whole bunch of people in a line and run down the hallway and start just yanking them all down.
You know what's weird, though? Like, I think back to high school. I know we did it on the baseball team. We did it. And, like, in a small group. But I don't remember it being so prevalent in high school. College, yes. Or college age, 100%. And then, obviously, well into my 20s and my early 30s.
Yes.
Of course. But I don't remember it, again, outside of, like, sports. I don't remember it being... I don't think I ever saw anybody get pantsed in a hallway.
I feel like in high school, you know how like during the winter months, like when the cheerleaders would wear their uniforms, but they would wear sweatpants under the uniforms.
I love that look.
They would do
I love that. It's not as good as when they don't have the sweatpants on, but that's a hot look.
They would do it then, but they were semi-covered at least by the skirt a little bit. Yeah, because you still
had your skirt on, sure. Was Braddock High School a hotbed of pantsing? Or shucking?
I don't think anything out of
or
the
drooping?
ordinary. No, I don't think anything out of the ordinary. You know?
Do you remember that in high school? Were people doing that like crazy?
No. But if that's the case now, I agree. Let's get rid of teachers.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Yeah, when I was in my teenage years, I was in my basement doing laundry. My brother had all his little girlfriends from high school over, and they were all sitting on the couch.
Goodbye to your pants.
So I stack all my laundry on the couch, right? My buddy Brandon comes over when I'm reaching for a stack of laundry on the back of the couch and yanks my pants down right in front of their face. And then he doesn't just get the shorts, he gets everything.
That's a good pull. If you can get everything, that's a good pull. That's a solid day. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
This is Kimmy from Fairfax.
Hi, Kimmy. Wait, hold on 1 sec. Tyler, what are you laughing at?
Apparently, the best thing ever is to get one person to pants someone, and when they bend down to pull their pants up, you hit them with the wedgie.
Oh. I'm sorry, yes.
Is that bullying?
No, if it's fun, no. I'm sorry, go ahead, Kimmy.
So I played softball in high school.
Oh, yes.
And normally all the girls, we wear sliders under our shorts.
Right.
But so it was like a big thing to go around, and we called it shanking as well. And so one day we were warming up before our game, and I went and I shanked my friend Courtney, and she forgot her sliders that day. So she was wearing
boy, there's Courtney's anus.
All of our parents, all of our friends. It was horrible. She didn't talk to me for like 2 weeks.
I got to tell you, the other thing that's nice to hear, and granted, it's like softball and stuff like that. I never hear a girl's pantsing. This is so eye-opening to me.
Kaylee says they used to do it all the time.
We did. It was awesome.
So eye-opening to me. That's fantastic. Do you think like on the women's team, do you think Abby's ever pantsed somebody?
I was just going there. In my head, I was trying to think. I wonder if Abby does that to like Megan Rapinoe.
Or like Hope or somebody like that. Stop it.
The best of Elliot in the morning. More after this. DC 101. This is the best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Holly, I'd like to ask you a question if you don't mind.
Go for it.
When you what's the right? Nah, it's gonna sound bad, and I don't mean it to.
It's all good. I listen to you every day, so I know you can be offensive and not really mean it.
But it's not meant to be that way. It's not meant to be that way. Well, let me ask you this: Are you in a relationship? Are you with a man?
I am currently in a relationship, yes.
Yeah, good for you. And it's going well?
It's going great, yes.
Good. And when you go bathroom, what, Diane? Come on, Holly.
Yes.
When you go bathroom, do you use, what do you use?
A toilet.
No,
toilet
I know.
paper?
Right.
No, I know you use a
You use your
toilet.
hand?
No, I'm not those people. All right, so you use toilet paper.
Yes.
For both?
Yes.
For sis and poop.
Yes.
Well, he did say he didn't know how to talk about it.
No, I don't know why. I feel like I'm being very uncomfortable with you, and I'm an adult. I should be able to have this conversation with you.
It's uncomfortable for me.
Do you have your own supply of towelettes in the bathroom?
Well, thank you for being an adult. No, you know what? Sometimes I will, if I'm being honest with you. Sometimes I do like using them. Sometimes I really do enjoy using those. But I use them a lot when the kids were younger. I use them a lot. Dude, you should be using those at school like crazy. Every one of those kids has got a wipe with one of those.
I was going to say, I deal with a lot of situations with my kids. So.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you clean a lot of accidents. But so like when we always had them around, I used them all the time, and I do love them. Now I kind of use them, really more so, not regularly, but when I really kind of need to bring out the reinforcements, if you know what I mean.
Go for it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, like if it's like sometimes, you know how sometimes let's venture out of this world. Sometimes at home, if you spill something on the floor, sometimes you could just use a paper towel and it wipes everything up. But sometimes you've got like something that's going to leave like it's going to be a tougher wipe. And then sometimes you got to go in and use a little soap and water.
Elbow grease.
Yeah, exactly. And get it going. I like to think of myself the same way.
Get out the Swiffer, Lindsay.
That's what they use with babies, so why not?
Exactly.
He's an adult.
Well, no, but still, there's no reason to stop using them other than sometimes you feel wet, like that's a problem. Then you think your underwears are going to stick. But
are you laying down and powdering yourself too?
I should. I really should.
It's making a paste.
Diane, do you use them at all?
No.
They say you should. For women, they say you should.
No.
They say that if you, Kaylee, do you? You just use regular toilet paper on all occurrences? So like even if it's been like a bad night of like nachos and what's wrong? Sick. No, I was reading this thing yesterday and it was talking about how people really should get back to using the towelette. And for women specifically, they say that you should, if you don't want to, and they say if you don't want to die alone, you really should.
I'm sorry, what?
That if you don't
How is that in any way related to dying alone?
Because you want to keep yourself fresh and clean.
Well, sure.
You said get back to using them. When did we use them before?
When we were babies?
When you were a child, you used them. And when you were a child, you were fresh and clean.
Well,
got it.
Right, and then as you became older and more of an adult, you kind of let yourself go. And I mean, listen, let's be adults. We've all had days where you don't feel so good about yourself. Listen, I have those days. I believe I told everybody sitting at our table during a football bash that I felt bad for the two women sitting right behind me because I was sitting at a high top and they were sitting in regular chairs and I had just eaten a lot of soft pretzels dipped in queso and hot dogs and I had a brat at the Caps game before that with a lot of sauerkraut on it and I was ripping bad.
Elliot weighs 400 pounds.
Anyway. So, but they're saying, and I was not having a good, clean day. But they're saying specifically for women that if you don't use or get back to using the moist towelette, you're going to die alone.
No. Okay. No, you're misreading. Playtex has a product out called Fresh and Sexy.
May I read?
And the blog.
Can I read this?
You're reading from.
Can I read this headline? I don't know if I can say this.
Mocking what they're calling Bavertising.
Can I read this headline? I don't know if I can.
What's the term? Bavertising?
Well, it's like bad advertising.
Oh, okay.
Can I read this headline? Is that going to get me in trouble? Let's roll the dice. Diane, unless your smells like Windex, you will die alone.
Yeah, that's sarcastic. There's tone to it.
Yeah, I just gave you the tone. That unless you get back to it, you're dying alone.
Says Playtex.
But
who's trying to sell me something.
No, but have you seen the Playtex ads?
Those are real, which is shocking.
That's my question. Are those real?
Those are on the website, freshandsexy.com.
Do they air on regular television?
No, they're print ads.
Oh, I see.
And these are real ads that they use. Can I read this? Can I read the language in this one?
No.
This one I don't think I can read.
You can't read that one.
Yeah. There's an animal swimming in water and he's building a dam. See, but now this makes you think that they want guys to use it also.
Are they marketing because they feel like women would be more apt to buy them? Because essentially, there are some of us who will buy anything.
Well, you've got dual options.
It is being marketed to both sexes, and I think the reason that they may be going after women first as the early adopters is that it's a Playtex product.
Right. And guys don't buy a lot of Playtex stuff.
Outside of like baby stuff, because they do make some stuff.
Nipples.
Babies are us. But not even like stuff that has to do with, feeding. With like breastfeeding and bottles. I mean, they make like Playtex spoons. So maybe guys have dealt with Playtex when it comes to Bye Bye Baby or Babies R Us. But when it comes to like hygiene products, chances are
that's
you
all
haven't.
chicks. That's all chicks. But if they're in the house, I use them. But like for this one, this is the one that's weird to me. It's a bird, a certain type of bird, up against a tree, and it says, "A clean pecker always taps it."
What's a woodpecker? Yeah.
Well, obviously, Diane.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, you seemed unsure.
No, I know what it is, but you get a woodpecker up against a tree, and it says, "A clean pecker always taps it."
So these are why these ads are not being put in like regular newspapers, right?
They should.
Or online where everybody, or I guess
magazines?
you have to go to the website to see them.
But does this ad make you believe that this one specifically is for guys?
Well, for guys, there's also, because they're called Fresh and Sexy wipes.
Right.
Which is disgusting.
Yes.
I think there's
strippers use them.
I think aside from a bathroom angle, I think you referred to it in sissy and poopy earlier.
Sis and poo.
There's also a post-coital angle.
Oh, you know what I thought that was for? I thought that was they want me now to start wiping after I piss.
No.
I was like, that would be a waste of time. What's my underwear for?
I feel like this whole ad campaign is lost.
It's totally
on you.
lost on me. I'm not mature enough for this.
Every time you've told stories about bachelor parties, amazing entertainment,
chicks use them all the time. Oh, yeah.
You talked about them walking in with like their Costco-sized tub of baby wipes.
Yeah, totally. Oh, yeah. You go in the back changing room at any strip club, and it is the floor. It looks like it's just like they had like a ticker tape parade. Honestly,
that's funny. You'd expect the windows to be cleaner,
but it's just ass weepays all over the floor because they get done. And then,
now, are you serious?
You've never seen that?
I've never been backstage at a strip club.
This is a girl will go backstage. So, Honor will finish her dance. She'll go into the back room, and it's hand grab. Each of them grab a Playtex Free and Sexy or whatever it is. And, Tyler, it's just like this. Out. That's exactly what it is. Wipe, discard.
That's going to be my new...
It's like they're using nunchucks.
This wipe, out.
That's going to be my touchdown dance. Show me again.
Grab, wipe, discard.
Drop.
That's it.
They don't use trash cans.
No, they go right on the floor. There's somebody who comes in and cleans those up at the end of the day. They have a cleaning crew.
You have 6 seconds
to
get this.
You ready? I'm ready.
Well, I'm not ready yet.
Let me know. Come on, Vine.
Vine's loading. Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Go.
Grab, wipe, discard. Right on the floor. That's every back room at a strip club. Totally. And by the time, if you get there early, and then you get in there...
Not a lot of people get to see those rooms, I'm guessing.
And I'm not kidding. If you get in there late, shin high. Easily, shin high.
God. Disgusting.
Okay, so the woodpecker one is for postcoital.
Wipe.
Discard.
Discard?
Oh, you did grab.
Grab, wipe. One, just both hands throw. Discard.
Boom.
Discard.
Grab, wipe,
discard. Yeah.
All right.
It's a 5-step plan. So, but the woodpecker one, that's postcoital.
That's postcoital. I think.
I hate that term. Ugh. Because this makes it sound like when it always says taps it, to me that always, like, because they'll always say, like, after you piss, you just tap it.
I hadn't heard that.
Dads say that.
Okay.
That's how you're taught. That's how you're taught. You tap it.
Jesus.
Hey, if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
And these are lessons you all must tell your boys growing up.
Now, Diane, can I read this one with the peach?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's nice. See, Diane, you have a nice peach. That's just kind of a very nice, ripe, plump peach just hanging off the little limb there.
Yep.
A clean peach always gets picked. See? If I had to choose between, say, your clean peach and somebody else's dirty peach, well, I wasn't saying you, Kaylee. I would probably pick the clean peach. You know how you get a clean peach? Playtex Sexy Wipes. Exactly. Exactly. What do you see here on this picture, Diane?
A doorknob.
That's exactly what you're seeing there. A nice, beautiful, shiny brass doorknob. A polished knob always gets more turns. This is genius. This is genius. Holly, I'd like to see you get back to using these.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really would. I'd like to see you steal a couple from the school today and take them out. And by the way, if you want to teach the kids at school, it's grab, wipe, discard.
We'll have a whole lesson on it.
All right,
make sure you grab the baby wipes, not the Clorox wipes.
No, that's completely different. Completely different. Yes, Tyler.
I hope we're remembering the 5-step plan correctly, or these hashtags are going to be way off.
They are the great. Well, you know who uses them all the time? And this was even prior to having a kid.
Who?
And I hope I'm not selling anybody out. Henny.
I'm sorry, what?
Henny. DJ Henny.
DJ Henny.
Oh, him.
No, Hennessy uses them all the time. Again, I apologize if he doesn't want this out there. He keeps them in his office.
Does he really?
Yeah. All the time.
Even before he had a kid?
I've stopped it. Yeah. I've stopped in there to ask. Hey, listen, I got to go in for a
you
little.
Hook a brother up?
I got to go in for a second cleanse. Do you mind? And he'll toss his pack to me.
Oh, think fast, brah.
So yeah, no, Hennessy uses them all the time, and I mean, now he has a kid, so I mean, now he's got more of them. But yeah, no, even when I think even before he was married, he was still using them. Sure,
the pirates.
The best of Elliot in the morning. DC-10, the best of Elliot in the morning.
DC-101.
Let's get back into science. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, is it me?
Yeah, hey, who's this?
My name's Paul.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
I'm in the Marine Corps and everything, and we use baby wipes all the time.
Yeah, no, I would think so. Are they handed out to you guys?
No, like usually when we go to the field and we're out there for like a week, we don't shower, and like you got those MREs, like
yeah.
you get those MREs in you, it tears up your stomach, so you need to use those bad boys.
Yeah, no, that would make sense.
Now I know why we're always asked to give them in care packages.
Yeah, no, that right? Totally makes sense. But don't they? I mean, and you're right. Like you always hear about those MREs. I mean, well, never mind. I was going to say, they say with those MREs, it's like you're asphalting the road, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
It's bad. It's real bad. Like, you need those things. Every one of my buddies always use them. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, but let me ask you this. When you're not deployed, are you still using them though?
Not as much, but like mainly whenever like you're training or you're deployed or something, that's when you really use them. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, they are great. But why is it, Diane? Why is it? Look, when does Scott use them?
No.
How about like when they were just laying around, like when Marley was a baby?
No.
He never used
obviously
them?
we used them on her, but no.
Oh, they are. Do you ever use them?
No.
Oh, they're great. They really are. Oh, they feel so good. And you get the scented ones.
Every day, huh?
No, not every day. Oh. But this is making me want to get back into it.
Yep.
It really is. Like now I'm all excited for them again. Line one. But again, if you're a woman, if you don't use these, you'll die alone.
Yep.
So we've tackled two angles.
Postcoital.
General cleanliness.
Right.
Postcoital. But then reading other copy that they have at freshandsexy.com. They're also going after people who just want to have sex anywhere. It says, wipe away your worries, road warrior. With the new fresh and sexy wipes travel pack, all your adventures can be a little more adventurous. The moment doesn't seem to give a hoot how you feel. It strikes when it damn well pleases.
So is that like to wipe down an area?
A surface, you mean?
That's what I'm. That's where I'm getting.
No. Yourself.
Okay, now I'm
You need to show.
I'm confused.
These words are theirs, not mine. You need to show the moment who's boss. So if you're feeling a little dirty, but you want to get dirty.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I could have written the copy.
I see what you're saying. So it's, you know what? I'm at King's Dominion. It's warm out.
Yep.
I
got off the flume.
I was going to say I cooled off in the wave pool, but I want to get a lot of that chlorine off me.
Chlorine.
So I'm going to, and spit. So I'm going to grab a couple of Fresh and Sexies. I'm going to stick my hand down the front of my bathing suit, and I'm going to wipe my 3-lock box, and I'm good to go.
Exactly.
And then I'll do like I'm supposed to do. If I'm at King's Dominion, I just throw them into the wave pool.
Spoken like a testimonial from their website, not King's Dominions. King Dominions. Fresh and Sexy.
So now I'm a road warrior.
There are a lot of people, I guarantee you won't find them on hold now, that think about that before maybe engaging in an activity outside of the bedroom.
Wait, what's that? Being clean?
Yeah, like, oh man, I've been sitting in these skinny jeans.
It's hot.
All day.
Whew, man, I have just finished moshing and I am a sweaty mess. You know what? Give me 2 Fresh and Sexies and help me unbutton these jeans. Now I'm good to go.
What's the move again?
Now grab. Stand up, Diane. Show me.
Oh, you want to be on Vine?
No.
This will get the caps to follow us.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, this is Wes. You need to try Cottonelle wet wipes and then a little bit of baby powder after that with aloe.
The Cottonelles are pretty good. Those are the ones that it's a yellow packaging with like blue or greenish writing on it.
Yes.
Yeah, very
so those
familiar.
are meant for adults.
No,
right,
I don't think so.
One,
I want to say I've seen them before though, but I think that they are also child recommended. Mm-hmm. I've never powdered afterwards though. That I've never done. That just seems wrong.
Why? You do it on babies. Why wouldn't it be the same for an adult?
I just feel like that I'd look sick. I feel like it would look bad. You tell me you've never powdered your groin. An adult.
I've used powder before, yeah, if I was chafing.
Oh, you know what? Gold Bond, yes.
Right?
Okay.
Well, I've used baby powder, but yeah.
Yeah,
same thing,
okay.
essentially, isn't it?
But not because like you've just wiped and now it's like now I'm gonna that
like
I've never done.
Bad summer day. Diane, it's such a relief.
No, that it is. That it is.
The powdering?
Yeah, no, that's great. Until somebody comes by and gives you a little tap and then
that happens.
Yes. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, this is Anthony.
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Hey, my girlfriend uses them all the time.
Oh, good. You know what? And you said girlfriend, which means she's not alone.
Yeah, smell my
Pre-sex, post-sex, or general cleanliness?
Good question. Sir, pre-coital, post-coital, or just for cleanliness?
Actually, I mean, I actually use them all the time for cleanliness. We have, what's it called? Charmin Fresh Mates right here on the sink.
Wait, is that a wet wipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not familiar with the brand.
They're great. What you do is you wipe with those and then you take toilet paper and dry yourself off and it's great.
Oh, see, I can't do that. Why?
That.
Because I find that sometimes the moisture makes the toilet paper stick and tear a little bit.
Yeah, it takes a little finesse.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to stand there for a few seconds to dry.
Yeah, but then when you go to change at night or in the morning, it's almost like a
you're that cartoon bear.
Like a toilet paper dust bunny comes a-falling.
Some say it's like rolling sushi. There's an art to it. I'm scanning the FAQs.
Yes, go ahead.
The wipes are flushable.
Oh, you know what? I didn't know that. They should be, though. You know what? I used to flush mine.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
Isn't that one of those? You yell at people for flushing tampons. You're going to put a bunch of those wipes down?
It says please flush one at a time.
Oh.
So your discard would have to be 2 steps.
Especially shin high.
Keep in mind, my discard was at a strip club, though.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just throwing those on the floor.
That's
I'm
fine.
not discarding in a toilet.
The wipes are hypoallergenic.
Okay, I don't even care, but I don't even know what that means.
Well, it won't irritate.
Okay.
And the wipes do not prevent STDs or pregnancy.
That is true.
Up until now, you thought they did.
I will tell you this,
Thank
though.
God for the FAQs.
The downside, well, never mind, because that no, it's just, they tend to be more transparent than regular toilet paper.
I need a minute.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
With the
That's
wipes.
really not, I wouldn't call that transparent.
Oh. I know. It's like thin seaweed.
Yes. I can see my barbecue deal.
Come on. Breakfast hour, brah.
Oh, it's IHOP.
The best of Elliot in the morning. More after this. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, how you doing?
I am great. Who's this?
This is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. What's up, bro?
Not too much. My mom's a lot like you. She had, she basically told me when I was a kid that I couldn't move out of the house till I was 35.
Wait, she said that you could stay until you were 35?
Yeah, see, when I was a kid, she was always like, hey, you know you're not leaving until you're 35. I'm like, oh, I don't know. But, anyway, but basically I got married at age 20 and moved out.
Why didn't you just move the wife in, dude?
Why? Because I love my wife.
Well, that doesn't, just because
Maybe she didn't want to.
My wife would have killed me if I moved out.
Oh, really? That wasn't going to be the case?
Oh, no, if I didn't move out, I mean.
Yeah,
But
no, I
anyway,
understand what you mean.
Man, I would have milked it as much as I could, but...
Absolutely. I got to tell you, hindsight, I would have done it.
Anyway, she tried making a plan for, like, buying a bunch of land and building my sister and myself all houses on it. And, well, she kind of realized it's not really doable in Montgomery County. But
I thought you were going to say, like, way out in West Virginia somewhere.
yeah, I know, seriously. I mean, I'd love to do it. I don't care. But,
Hey, can I ask you this? Can I ask you this
still
real quick?
making a plan to make a huge house and have also my grandma lives with us, too. Or lives with them.
Oh, see, that I couldn't do.
Yeah, but she's leaving, like, the house for my sister and stuff.
Oh, then you take it and you suck it up and you're fine. Hey, can I switch gears and ask you something else while I got you on the phone?
Sure.
And I was happy to hear that you said that you love your wife. I'm assuming you two are still together.
Oh, yeah.
Could you ever see yourself in a non-monogamous relationship while still being married to her?
No. I don't, truthfully, I couldn't handle that, man.
Because you couldn't handle it because from seeing her with somebody, or you couldn't imagine possibly doing that to her?
I'd lose all my hair if I did that, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't see her do it. I'm too much of a committed person. Like, I still have the same best friend since I was a kid.
Right. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, he's old-fashioned.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. By the way, I was reading there was this...
Okay, can we, before we get into this...
Right.
I don't think that it's, like, old-fashioned to be monogamous.
A little bit. A little bit. I mean, it's kind of
I know
traditional.
The controversy with this.
It's not even traditional. It's just falling into the default.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Instead of choosing to be monogamous, that's kind of your adjusted default.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all as humans capable of loving more than just one person.
Yeah. I mean, I personally don't agree with it. I know that a lot of people follow all kinds of different.
And I'm not talking about just being swingers, where you bring somebody home and hook up with them. I'm talking about, like, for example, Diane. Well, you might be a bad example.
Already into swinging.
No, but let me back up a step. So they did this big kind of project over in London. looking at couples who are married, happily married. And the belief is that in the next 10 years, or in about 10 years, monogamy is really going to be kind of out the window.
10 years.
10 years. 10 years.
And you can't say out the window, like nobody's going to believe in it anymore?
No, not nobody.
No, they argued that the taboo around sharing lovers would disappear within a decade.
That I believe. Because now, so it would be, if you wanted to be monogamous, you would choose to be monogamous. Instead of it just being I met my husband, I met my wife, we got married, and we have to just be with each other.
Okay.
You're not choosing that.
So there's no more stigma.
Default. Yeah, I don't even like the word stigma being attached to it. It's you sealing yourself off. You're capable of, agree or disagree, you are capable of loving more than just one man. I'm not talking about here, I'm talking about mentally and with the heart, not with the vagine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Of course you do.
But I don't agree with the relationship thing. I think that's a whole nother level, I guess.
No, it really isn't. It really isn't. I mean, if Jack, I'm not saying that I'm into it, but if Jackie came home and said, you know what, I got to sit down, I got to tell you something. I don't know why I did it. I hate this guy. I just met this guy. I hate him, but I effed him. I would rather hear that than, hey, I got to tell you something. I'm in love with this guy.
Yeah, I'd much rather.
Right,
hear
so
that.
don't tell me that it's all physical that you have a problem with.
Right.
I think everybody would rather hear that just their spouse made a stupid mistake and just F somebody, as opposed to I'm falling in love with this person. That would be a harder pill to swallow. However, what they're saying is that in the next 10 years, the idea of that as humans we can love more than one person is going to be by and large very accepted.
Okay.
So Diane, you still haven't answered my question.
No, I mean, I guess you could.
You can conceive of being in love with more than one man
at the same time?
Yes.
I never have. So
not what I asked. But
I can't conceive it.
Yes, you can.
I give too much of myself to my wife.
So
I can't. I honestly
you're trying
can't.
hard today.
I honestly can't.
Of course you can.
And I can't imagine buying like anniversary presents for two people.
Don't think of it that way. Don't see now that's a fake roadblock that you're putting up.
Huh.
Like, for example, I'll use myself as the example. If I were to say that I am incapable of loving more than one person, I would not be able to have two kids.
Okay, but that's different.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
You're not in love with your kids.
Oh, I'm completely in love with my kids.
No, it's
not like you love Jackie.
You're not in love with your kids romantically.
Okay. I love my dog, but I'm not going to get intimate with him.
Well, let's table that for tomorrow.
Wait, hold on a second. No, but it's
the love for your children is a lot different than the love for your wife.
Okay, but it's
or your
still,
husband,
but you're
or
still
a significant other.
Right? Okay, but it's still the body, the mind is capable of loving two things that are equal. So in this case, kids. If you weren't capable of loving things equally, you wouldn't be able to love two kids, or three kids, or four kids, or five kids, however many you have. Now, transfer that to, you love your wife. Take all the physical out of it. But if you love her, why couldn't you love two of those, or three of those, or four of those?
I don't see it the same way.
Because you're blocking.
Yep.
You are. You're throwing up a mind block.
And I'll stay that way.
I'm not asking you to change. I think you might be better off, maybe. You don't know. It could be your sexual pizza.
Stress reliever.
No, but what I'm saying is I find it hard to believe that, and maybe you think Scott's listening. I could never be in a relationship like this. But I could at least imagine that I would be able to love two women. No, right? I mean, that's not bad to say.
No, it's like that Sister Wives dude. I think that's total crock.
Well, that's for TV.
I've never seen the show, so I couldn't even tell you.
I see them on Access Hollywood Live a lot. They're available monthly.
Yeah, no, and again, I'm not talking about swingers. I'm not talking about
it was polyamorous relationships.
Can you define that for me?
loving
multiple
so units.
It's more than just for sex.
Yeah.
It's more than just bringing somebody home and having sex with them, or being in an open marriage where you want it for sexual reasons.
All I was saying is I thought the kid comparison fell flat.
No. But what I'm saying is that if you're able to love those two things equally, why wouldn't you be able to love a significant other equally?
Forget the kids. Can we talk about Google Calendar? That's the best part of this study.
Go ahead. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You also saw
it. So Diane, here's what they do. So they part of this documentary and study that they did was they found two couples essentially that lived together. Now they didn't start as two couples, but one was a couple and fell in love with another woman, and then that person was in love with another man, and then they're all in love with each other. But they use...
Without getting too bogged down by the numbers, let's just say it was a statistically significant sample.
But so there's four of them.
It's like music testing.
Yeah, exactly. So there's four of them.
Okay.
But they use a calendar, namely a Google Calendar, to determine...
Hey, thanks for the plug.
On what nights these people share a bed, on what night this person gets to choose what's on the TV, what night this person chooses what we're having for dinner. So everything is based on the calendar.
To make it fair.
Bingo, exactly.
The quote is, we use Google Calendar to keep track of date nights, who gets the TV, and who is in what bedroom.
Why can't you conceive of that? Again, in practice, I couldn't do it. And if I'm being completely honest, I couldn't do it because of the sex part.
I mean, that almost sounds like, if you take the sex and romance out of it, that just sounds like roommates. Hey, we've got one television, let's be fair.
No. Because you're in love with this person.
Okay, but
But does true love really mean forsaking all other lovers?
No, it doesn't.
It sounds like that old Will Ferrell SNL bit. He's in the hot tub.
Yes. No, but the answer...
Rachel Dratch. And Jimmy Fallon can't stop laughing.
And giggling.
But the answer is no.
Are they free to bring anybody else in?
How are you asking that? As somebody they're in love with, or as somebody that they want to F?
Either.
Stop thinking about it as a sexual device.
It's all new to me. I'm
No, but that's what I'm telling you.
Most of us assume a conventional serious relationship depends on sexual fidelity.
It doesn't.
What happens when we open our minds and our relationships?
Thank you.
That's a quote.
Are they fluid bound?
Is sex a part of it? Probably. But it's not the front, right? It's not the lead piece. Because then you would just be swingers. Or you'd have threesomes or whatever you wanted to do, or fivesomes or urethra sounds, whatever. Okay. It's about love.
And if 10 years...
In 10 years, monogamy is going to be, whatever.
It's already outdated according to them.
Yeah, no, it is.
But even somebody says, if 10 sounds a little soon for you, he says, it's definitely going to be common within 30.
Yeah, okay. So, Marley is going to have several husbands. Not husbands, but like men that she's in love with and all living together and like hanging out and stuff.
Not necessarily.
Well, if she's part of the norm then, having one husband and living in this monogamous relationship, she would be taboo. You would look at her and go, ooh. The same way that you might look at this and go, ooh.
Not necessarily.
That's when he makes his point. He chomps down on a chip. It's it's vitamins again.
So you're not in this with me?
Me, no.
You can't conceive of it. I'm not going to say you're going to practice it.
For me, no.
No, you're done. You've already jumped off the cliff. You're done.
Yeah.
But you could at least see in 10 years. But again, I look at you and go, you just fell into the default.
So what?
You didn't choose monogamy. You settled.
Thanks. Yep.
No.
That's fine with me then.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
I could change my mind if I wanted to. But there was a whole article in Washingtonian about it, married but not exclusive, about how people are like having relationships like this, and then it's like it's a big
all
deal.
Living together?
No.
See, that to me is because you're not living as husband and wife.
No, and you've got people who come over for like dates. And
No.
Like,
this is living as husband and wife.
No, but husband and wife, and then wife goes and on a date and spends the night at her boyfriend's house.
Nope.
Husband stays at the house, maybe.
It's sexual. That's all sexual.
No, but there are relationships too, and then they have dates, and then people are, they said
that's outdated.
The big thing is fluid bound.
See, that I don't like.
Yeah.
That I don't like.
I like the household angle.
Yeah, no, that's where it is.
That's what they're saying is going to happen. Not that people are going to date
Moving
within
together.
a relationship.
Yeah.
That's to me, that's outdated.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
And then these are people who've got kids, and the kids are around all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is single household. We're all together. We're a family.
We're cohabitating.
Yeah, we're all in. All lovers want the same thing, to be happy, and that's it. So why would you make yourself unhappy by not opening that barrier?
I wouldn't classify myself that way.
Well, again, you settled into the default.
Yep. That's the way I'm going to live.
As
that way, and not trying oysters ever.
Is it the sex part that you would have a problem with? Would it be hard for you to watch Scott with another woman?
I'd feel like it's cheating.
Oh, jealousy is addressed.
Go ahead.
The documentary does examine how couples cope with jealousy. Charlie said he was so happy, or said she was so happy.
Charlie's a girl, right?
When her husband fell in love with Sarah. The women said they ask permission from their 3 partners before they go on a date where they may discover a new potential sex partner.
Mm-hmm.
But Thomas on Twitter writes, if your current spouse dies, isn't it possible to find love again?
Of course it is.
Why can't you find that person now?
Yeah, why?
Well, then,
can I ask you this? Do you only go get a new shirt when your one shirt is damaged?
No.
And not capable of being worn
I
anymore?
don't feel as though I cheat on clothing, though.
But that's an excellent point. You are capable of falling in love again.
Yeah,
were you in love with anybody before Scott?
Yeah,
Thank you. Rest my case, Your Honor.
It's different, though.
I just made a point.
It's different, though, if somebody dies or if you've moved on. That's different. It is different. It's totally different. If you make a commitment to somebody, if you're married to somebody and you make a commitment to somebody, or if you're in a one-on-one relationship with somebody.
Make a commitment to 2.
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
The best of Elliot in the morning. More after this. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Kaylee says yes. So that you're capable of it, right? But you wouldn't do it. Because right now you think people would judge you based on that. But if it had become more and more commonplace, like in 10 years, you could be into it. Or is it the sex part that bothers you? You can't think of the sex part. Quit defining your relationship as sex.
I'm sex all the way. Isn't that what the guy said last week?
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
This is Catherine.
Hi, Catherine, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. See? Problem solved right there. Yes, Catherine, what can I do for you?
I'm actually in a polyamorous relationship.
Hey.
I have been for about 4 years now.
First of all, way to be ahead of the trend. No, I'm being completely serious. And are you seeing like more and more of your friends that are into it?
Not really, actually.
Okay,
at all.
never mind. I asked that.
Yeah.
But now, so how many of you guys all live together?
It's just 2, like my 2 boyfriends and me. We've been together for 4.5 years. We moved in together about 3 years ago.
Okay, and were you with one of the guys first before you ended up in bringing the second guy in?
No, it's really complicated. But they 2 were best friends.
Right.
And then I moved into the area, and we became really good friends. And I guess we just just fessed up to each other that we all were in love with each other. It was really complicated, but we ended up somehow just being all together.
Right, no, but I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that you're not just a piece of ass for the 2 of them to share.
Oh, no, not at all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I mean, but I'm guessing, and really it's none of my business other than curiosity, but you are intimate with both of them.
Yeah.
Do you use Google Calendar?
But you know what? I'm going to bet that you're not intimate with both of them at the same time always.
No, not always. No.
Right. So throw out the idea that this is just like a sex setup.
How often?
With both of them or separately?
Well, no. Like, I think, are you talking about like on a percentage basis?
No, she said not always. So how often are you with both of them?
Both of them, maybe like 3-4 times a week.
And then how often are you with them separately?
Probably the same amount.
Okay, so that's fine.
Each?
So 50% of the 50% of
do you
the
have a job?
Yeah, she does actually.
Other than
those
that?
Guys. But if you were to ask, you're completely in love with both of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm also going to guess prior to this arrangement, at least in your mind, you never saw yourself being in a situation where you were in love and in a relationship with two guys that you were deeply in love with.
No, not at all. I mean, technically, I was only in one relationship before that, so
Right.
this was like definitely something new to me.
Right,
But
and you probably fell into the same societal pushdown that everybody else has fallen into. That it's one lover for one lover.
Yeah.
And I don't. And again, when I say that, I don't mean sexual. I mean, listen, I get that there's people out there who are in open marriages and swingers and all that. Whatever. I'm talking about from a love standpoint.
Yeah, I still have people say, "How are you in love with both?" And I'm like, I just know I'm in love with both.
Yeah, you won't hear that come out of my mouth. I think you could be in love with 8 people, 10 people, 20 people.
Yeah,
I can think of a
believe that.
long list of people that I'd like to be in love with. I mean, I got to try it out and see if I get there, but I mean, I could put together a good list for you. Excuse me.
I'm actually 4 months pregnant too.
Do you know whose it is?
Not really, no.
But no, you know what? And can I ask you this? I'm gonna complete this for you.
Elliot's like A-Rod's lawyer now. Well, Matt, I wish you would have shown me this letter before the interview.
Know what? Yeah, let's take this to court and do it in the right process. No. Can I finish that for you? Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter whose it is, because if it were, and now I'm going to use Diane as the example. No. Follow me here, Diane. Okay. When you got pregnant from Scott, right? It didn't matter whose it was, because you were in love with Scott. Scott was going to be the father of this child, correct? So this was a great thing. So just now with these two,
I can
the
tell you
two
one
guys,
person who it really mattered to.
Hold on. Yeah, because you two are a societal shove down.
Yep.
But in
push
her
down or shove down? You've used both.
Yeah, I know. I would push down, cram down.
Because if it wasn't his, I would have heard a slamming door.
Right. Okay, but stop. Now let's open the mind. In her case, no, I'm being serious. In her case, 2 men that she's in love with, not just for the sex, emotionally in love with the heart she's in love with. It doesn't matter whose it is.
It's going to matter to the guy whose child it isn't.
Ma'am, is that true?
I don't think so, because when I told them, they were they are still excited.
Of course.
At one point, we just sat down one day and we're just talking about, like, would it matter whose kid it was? And I'm like,
no.
And they're both completely different looking, so it'll be obvious probably whose kid it is.
When you say completely different, is one redheaded and one's blonde, or is one black, one's white?
No, they're both white, but one's brunette with blue eyes and the other is blonde with green eyes. So I'm pretty sure.
No, you'll know exactly whose it is.
Yeah.
Were you trying to get pregnant?
No, not at all.
So is there any chance though? Like, were you not careful with one of the guys?
I'm on birth control, so I wasn't.
You sound like a forgetful type.
But they're not. But neither one of them is rapping that rascal.
No.
Yeah, none of them are wearing Jimmy hats or anything. So yeah, no. You're good to go.
No, none of us ever saw it, and we all talked about going to see it.
What's that?
But everyone's referencing the movie Savages.
Oh, never saw it. Yeah, god damn it.
But it's falling. Did you see it, Kaylee? It's falling on deaf ears in here. But apparently, she's exactly like the main character.
Oh, really?
Hey, I guess not really.
And so,
did you see it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, and so, but that's not your life?
No, it's not as I guess because it's normal to me. Obviously, if I'm telling someone else, it's a little more riveting and different for them.
It's normal to me. I want it to be my normal. By the way, it's going to be the worldwide normal in 10 years.
I have a feeling, I don't think that's absolutely true, because I have yet to meet, I've only met maybe 2 people in the past, 5 years that are, apparently polyamorous.
Yeah, but people are also embarrassed. Let me ask you this. So let's say I'm just going to name the guys: guy 1, guy 2. If we find out the kid is guy 1, do you think guy 2 is going to pack his crap and leave?
No,
not
at all.
And all three of you will raise the kid together.
Yes.
Let me ask you one more question.
Okay.
Do you think it's possible to add another man to the relationship?
With these two guys, I don't think so.
Why No. I'm talking about you. Do you think you're capable of loving a third guy?
I don't. Maybe
with the heart.
But I think it's just like I have so much history with these two, and they're.
Yeah, but you know what? See, now you're starting to fall into the societal cram down. You had no history with these guys before you met them.
Yeah.
So the next guy that you're in love with, you don't have any history with yet because you haven't met him yet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I have yet for that to happen. So
I think my number is 8.
At once?
I think that I could love 8 women.
Well, that's because that's your orgy number.
But you know what? No, but you know what? I say that is I could probably love an infinite amount of women.
But could you be in a relationship with an infinite amount of women?
If I'm in love with them, yeah. Like I was trying to explain to Diane, but although she wasn't really paying close attention to me, is that like when I had one kid, I was like, oh, I can't have another kid.
Different.
May I finish? You always interrupt me. I had one kid. I was like, I don't know if I want another kid. I don't know if I could love another kid as much as I love the first kid. And then I had the second kid. And I was like, wow, this is twice as much love. It's not half as much love. It's twice as much love.
Yeah.
So that's when I said to Jackie, let's have 5. That would be 5 times as much. Imagine the thing that something that you like, and then double it, triple it, quadruple it, 5 times it. Then you would have all of that. So why can't you do the same thing with a partner?
First of all, there's not enough time.
Yes,
Second,
there is. How much time do you need? You're all sitting
You're talking
down and
about
watching TV. It's not like I got to watch this hour with this one and this hour with this one.
Check the calendar.
Right. No, you would use the calendar.
Was it awkward when you brought the other guy in?
No, they were best friends first. The other guys were best friends first.
And then it just sort of kind of developed together.
But you didn't date one of them first?
Oh, that's fair.
Yes, I actually I did do one of them first, but the other guy knew. He knew it was happening.
You're done. You got to go to the next radio station. That's it. That was our 8 minutes. All right. Pick up her book, Savages.
Hey, now let me ask you this. What if one of those guys met another woman that he started to fall in love with and wanted to bring it into the polyamorous relationship?
That actually happened 2 years ago.
Tell me more.
She kind of I guess it depends on the person because I don't get jealous as easily and they don't either.
Right.
But she was. So when she
couldn't handle it.
Yeah, she couldn't handle it. And so
What part bothered? Oh, so she was kind of falling in love with guy 1 but not guy 2?
She liked both of them. I don't think she was even in love with either of them, but I don't think she liked the idea that maybe one day I was spending time with guy 2 when maybe she felt like spending time with guy 2. And guy 2 was kind of like, well, I can spend time with both of you. And then I'm like, no, spend time with her. But then she didn't like the fact that I did spend time with him. And really, it was overdramatic, and it was almost too much for all of us. So.
You know what? It sounds like she was like real high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, totally. Hey, one other thing, when she came into the relationship, did you guys have foursomes?
We tried, but it didn't.
That gets in the way. No, and I would believe that in polyamorous relationships, having more than 3 would be a problem.
Yeah,
I would believe so. If there was a third guy, do you think that you could have a foursome with 3 guys?
I don't know.
I would bet no. I would bet no.
Why?
No, I don't know that that you guys would be capable of more than 3.
You're clumsy.
Yeah.
Like with that birth control.
And everybody has a full-time job and everybody's got a life, right?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Hey, can I ask you one more question? I hope it's not too personal.
No, it's okay.
Do all your parents know?
Yes. My parents were a little, weird in the beginning. Or
right.
They still kind of, when we go to, their house for Christmas, they're still a little, my dad actually loves both of them. He gets along with them really well, so it's just kind of easy for him. it's just awkward for them when they talk to, like, maybe their friends or something, and they're like, yes, Hannah has two,
two husbands. Right. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, are they both coming into the, Tyler, are they both coming into the delivery room?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so each one will hold a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I think that, while some people may on first blush might be going, this bitch is crazy. Trust me,
Yeah.
I get where you're I get where you're coming from.
But thank you.
Absolutely. No, I applaud you for it.
In 10 years, she'll have the last laugh.
Yeah, no, you will. In 10 years, everybody will be like, hey, remember that one chick who called in whose cheeks kept hitting the buttons? I remember her. Yeah, I love you. I love everything. I could make you my number 9.
Oh, well, thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, listen, I appreciate the folks.
In 10 years, she'll be back to being monogamous. Trying to bring that back. It's like Fringe. Fringe is back on the runways this fall.
Oh, hey, can I ask one more thing?
Sure.
Could you ever see yourself in a one-on-one?
Yeah.
Could you
definitely.
really?
I mean, before, even actually when I was starting to date both of them, I thought about just being with one of them, but then it didn't end up that way.
No, and the reason I say that is now that you've experienced love times 2, or love squared, I don't know what you would call that. Would it be possible to have love times 1? I would almost think that you would have feel like there's like an empty hole in you.
Yeah, I
love
can't
minus
imagine
everything.
myself with one.
No, Diane, I didn't mean it that way.
The listeners
I know
thought
what
you
you
did.
mean, and I can't.
Hey, what's your favorite cider?
All right, very good. Thank you, ma'am. I love you.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you for being honest.
Of course.
Great. The two most honest people were just talking to each other.
Good luck with the baby.
Well, you know what? Wouldn't it be nice if every family had more than just 2 people taking care of it? If every child had 3, 4, think of how much a parent loves a child.
Mm-hmm.
Multiply that number out. So now they've got 8 people loving them, 4 people, 2, 3, doesn't matter. The more love, the merrier. That's what I've always said.
I'm not going to say what I'm thinking.
Give me a hint.
If there's a paternity test done,
right,
and it turns out I am the one who is not the baby's father, I am less likely to get up at 3 a.m. when the baby's crying.
No, I disagree with that.
No,
I disagree with that.
Yourself.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, because that's not. But that's
these
why,
guys sound more selfless than I am.
Okay,
yeah, that's
but
not
I'm saying,
polyamorous.
But that rough first, like you said, you don't even like the kid till they're 6 months old.
That's not true. I didn't say that.
BS. You've said that a million times.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said I hated it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, right. I misinterpreted
But
you.
I still got up and changed the diapers.
Right.
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay. But
Unless it was on a weekday, because I got to get up early anyway. I have to get up early anyway.
If you were in that situation,
I'm sorry. Then you get a goddamn job.
If you were in that situation,
right,
could you see yourself
absolutely
acting that way?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what you sign up for.
No. But that's what I'm saying. You're going to be less likely to pitch in because you're tired already.
Because I'm
having a kid with my family.
And I cannot believe that I'm sitting here defending. Although it is an interesting trend, and monogamy.
You don't have to defend it.
All the studies do point at monogamy.
It's very unnatural.
A little strange.
Very unnatural.
It doesn't pop up as much as maybe a person would think in the animal kingdom.
Right.
But you have to dip your toe in the water, which you're trying to say is just the polyamorous relationship to start with.
Yeah, exactly.
Jumping in would be a kid. Diane is unwilling to dip her toe in, so to try to judge how someone would react with a kid in the picture, you're not even willing to see what the temperature of the water is.
Yeah, so we're already in the relationship. We've grown together. She got pregnant. We've had the 10 months together. The baby comes along. I'm all in, man. I've gone to birthing class. I bet that looks awkward as hell. But we've done all of that.
You guys got another chair? No, but I'm just saying.
So yeah, I would.
Especially,
and I would still hate the infant.
You can.
No, I do. I'm very honest about it. I hated it.
That's a rough time.
Yes, it's horrible. No, it's beyond rough. Makes it sound like doable. It's miserable.
No, but I'm saying
But yes, I would get up and do it because that's what the family does.
All right, I'm just saying that can be.
Because 2 years in, you realize it's the greatest thing you've ever done.
All right.
First 2 years, you want to hang yourself. Horrible. It's the worst. But yeah, no, of course you would do it. That's where I would be. That's where I'd be solid at this. That's where I'd be really good.
The best of Elliot in the morning. Elliot in the morning. The best of Elliot in the morning.
DC 101.
Hi, who's this?
It's Chad.
Hey, what's up, Chad?
Oh, not much. Called to tell you about my weekend.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, I rented an excavator this weekend to do some work in my yard, and I flipped it over.
Wait, you rented a what?
Like a mini excavator where it's like a small backhoe.
Oh, I gotcha.
And I was moving a stump, and the damn thing just went right on over on its side. Oh, man, it was awful.
How'd you get it back up?
Well, I had to call a towing service, and they charged me an extra $125 for about 30 minutes just to turn it back over.
Oh, dude. But you didn't tell the place you rented it from that you flipped it, did you?
Not yet. I'm waiting for them to call me once they see the small dent in the side.
Damn rocks flying all over the place like that. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Hey, Chad, may I ask you a question?
Sure.
I was obsessed with a story from over the weekend. Not so much because of the story, but there was a, I don't know if it was like a political thing or not. There was some politician there. It was in Connecticut. An 89-year-old man was driving through a crowd during a summer festival. He panicked after he hit one person, and in thinking he was going to hit the brake, he hit the gas. He took out 27 people. He just injured them. I mean, I don't think anybody died.
Right.
You ever been hit by a car?
Have I ever been hit by a car?
Yeah.
No.
Tyler almost took somebody out this.
Same thing to my house.
Wait, you hit your house?
No, I had somebody do the same thing. Instead of hitting the brake, they hit the gas and drove through my bedroom. Yeah, it was like 2 minutes right before I got home.
And they drove through the wall?
Yeah, drove right through the wall and hit my bed.
Dude, you're bad luck.
Yeah, this isn't the first piece of equipment I've accidentally turned over. Once, 2 years ago, I turned over my company truck. It was a big utility truck, like you see the power poles being put up with.
Yeah, sure.
One of those.
Yeah, damn it, that'll happen. Very good. Thank you, Chad. Smell it good. All right, dude, thank you very much. Who did you almost hit this weekend?
When a parking attendant is telling people not to walk, and a queen walks out in front of you because he's got a place to go, there's a chance he might get hit, and it was close. Unintentional.
You had to slam on your brakes, right?
Scarily.
You could have mowed him down.
My heartbeat was...
How close were you to the guy?
Fast. I would say inches. I mean,
Are you serious?
It was terrifying.
Were you moving? Like, were you moving well enough that you would have done damage?
When you're coming out of a parking garage, you're coming out on the incline or the ramp, so to get going on your, the ramp, you got to kind of, fire the accelerator, and I fired the accelerator almost right into this fast-talking, fast-walking queen. Yeah, so... But the parking attendant gave me the right of way.
Yeah, no, you were just doing what he said to do.
He was in the wrong there.
The queen, yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take for your heart to get back to normal?
At least the ride home back to DuPont Circle.
2 Pet Shop Boys songs.
Oh, dear. You've never been hit.
No, but you know what's funny is when we lived in Michigan, there was a girl on my block who I swear got hit like every other week. It turned into a total like...
But I mean, was it a scam?
I thought it was, because it's like, who gets hit by a car more than once?
Right.
I mean, she was probably like 8 or 10 at the time. I mean, at that point, you're old enough to know to, left, right, left, and then you can cross the street. No. And it's not like...
She got hit a lot?
Yeah, she got at least 3 times that I can remember.
I've come close, but I've never been hit. Like, close enough where you could, touch the car.
But I remember, I would, looking down the street and seeing her, oh, Kelly got hit by a car again. It, turned into, no big deal.
Were any of them bad, though?
No.
Oh.
It's almost like she'd get grazed and be like, oh,
My friend Chuck Tisa killed somebody.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wasn't his fault, though.
Was this the
I told you
homeless
this
guy?
story. No, some drunk guy jumped out off the curb.
Yeah.
And he hit him and came through the windshield.
Oh.
And Chuck hit the brakes and the guy went flying back out. And Milkman was his lawyer, and Milkman wanted to sue the dead guy's family to pay for the windshield because that guy was at fault. But Chuck got stuck with the guy's cigar in his lap.
Oh.
Yeah, just some drunk dude who came out. Yeah, same guy. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi.
Hey.
I was away at school and I was waiting to cross the street and a van hopped up on the curb and hit me and almost knocked me into the middle of the intersection. And the funny thing was I was trying to lay there trying to call my mom.
While you were laying in the street?
Yeah.
Did you break?
No, for real, Mom. I just got hit.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Jason from Germantown.
Hey, what's up, Jason?
I've been hit by a motorcycle.
You know, you don't hear that very often.
My house is kind of off of like a main street, and I was going to get my mail, and the next thing I know, I'm flying in the air like 35 feet, and I land, and I break both of my legs. And the guy on the motorcycle, he just had some like bruises and cuts.
He didn't put his bike down?
Huh?
Did his bike go down?
Yeah, his bike went down. He slid when he was hitting me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And you went flying 30 feet?
Yeah, 35 feet I think it was.
And you broke both your legs?
Yeah, both my legs.
All right, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you.
DC 101. The best of Elliot in the morning. The best of Elliot in the morning on DC 101.
Where was the wedding where the person stole the gifts? But was it just envelopes, or did they steal all the gifts? And the whole reason it made me think of you guys, didn't somebody who was at the wedding bust the whole thing up? Like another guest that was at the wedding busted the whole thing up.
Kansas?
I don't remember where it was could have been. But there was some dude that was at the wedding, an invited guest at the wedding.
I have a Long Island story.
Oh, what does that one say?
It just says a newlywed couple's happiest day of their lives was nearly ruined when a wedding guest tried to steal their gifts.
There you go.
Exactly what you said.
But in Kansas, somebody broke into their SUV on their wedding night and stole nearly everything that they had piled in the car.
No, the one that I saw must have been this one, where it was actually at the wedding and not like from a car where they had loaded everything up. But it was going on at the wedding where they were going in and stealing. And I want to say that most of it was like small things and then a bunch of envelopes. And then there was somebody else at the wedding who saw the other guest starting to go through and pilfer everything and moved in. And I want to say he busted the whole thing up.
It was an invited guest who was stealing all the crap.
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Well, who else would it be?
You'd expect that? I don't know. Somebody who just walked in off the street?
No. It was an invited guest of the wedding who started grabbing like small gifts and envelopes.
People got suspicious when they spotted he's a teenager, the teenager carrying a box full of envelopes that had been given to the couple.
I'm just taking these outside. You know what? Nick asked me to hold these for him. So I'm taking them out to the car. But doesn't it say that another member of who was at the guest, or who was a guest at the wedding, moved in and stopped the guy?
Yeah, police say other guests trailed and stopped him. Where did you think of us?
Because the reason I thought of you guys is I felt like I would have been the only one that would have done something.
You would have stepped in?
Oh, I would have said something. You can't watch somebody lose their wedding gifts.
You would have been drunk and not paying attention.
Oh, I definitely would have been, I wouldn't have been drunk, but I would have been tipsy. You wouldn't have said anything.
Unless he was stealing my thunder on the dance floor.
That you're not saying a word.
No interest.
Even if you know they're stealing
everything? I would have never noticed.
Oh, come on. We're all sitting there talking about it.
No, my feet are talking on the floor.
So you're not moving in. I alert you.
I wouldn't believe you. Man, he's drunk.
You're not moving in.
I wouldn't do it. I'd tell some guys about it, though.
You gotta move in.
Go kick some ass.
That's...
Take him outside.
Oh, he's outside. He's outside. Because he's trying to do that. That's awesome, though.
Because he's taking crap to his car.
Two things. Number one, that has to happen regularly. That's number one. Number two.
You wouldn't think by an invited guest.
Yes, by an invited guest.
You would think it's just...
Guest of a guest. You invite me to go to the wedding. I'm in the other room. I know there's envelopes in there. They just did the dollar dance, and I'm going. Yes, of course.
No, but they have those places like... I don't even know if...
where they have like 2 or 3 weddings going on at a time?
Yeah, there'll be like 4 going on, and you can walk into any reception you want to as long as you're not sitting down at a table.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Those are big in Jersey.
Go drink their liquor.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I've done that at a hotel I was staying at.
Go to a wedding reception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not take part of it, but just to go look and see what's going on. I wouldn't steal something from somebody.
Hey, what's going on in here?
No, just to go see the party.
I called the bride over and asked if she had asked anyone to hold her gift box.
Oh, you can't.
What?
She had no idea what I was talking about.
The F?
That's where you go to the wedding party. You don't go to the actual bride and groom.
Oh, I would never say anything to the bride and groom until afterwards when I wanted to make sure that they knew that I was the one who helped them.
What do you want, a tip?
No, but just a little recognition.
Oh, they did
On
leave.
the mic.
They left him bloodied.
Oh, so they beat the piss out of him.
So they cornered him in a bathroom. But
F y'all, dude.
He ran out into the woods. Keep in mind, everyone's dressed up for the wedding. It says they caught up to him. A half dozen other tuxedoed men from the wedding caught up with him in the woods and left him bloodied before cops arrived.
Oh.
And then the kid, I think he's 18 or 19, he had to go to court in his, black dress clothes.
I'd totally be a part of that. Capturing the dude.
The takedown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I would want a little recognition on the afterwards.
It's their wedding day, but it's all about
No,
you.
not that day, but later on, I wouldn't mind a phone call.
Oh, like an update on their wedding website.
Hey, by the way, Elle, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but you know what? Because of you, we were able to continue on with our honeymoon. Hi, Elliot. Good morning.
Yeah, this totally happened to me on my wedding, so it happens more than you think.
Wait, your crap got stolen?
Yeah, my wife's purse that had all the money from the money dance. Yeah, at the end of the night, we went to go put everything away, and the purse was missing. So we started looking around, and we come to find out it was one of our invited guests that had taken the purse because the camera shot at the perfect angle over to the table with all the gifts on, and we watched him walk over, pick it up, put it in his coat, and walk out.
Hey, was it one of your friends or her friends?
No, it was actually a mutual friend of ours that she'd worked with in the past, and I met on my own also. But yeah, we caught him at the end of the night. He ended up moving out of town the next day and getting a divorce. His wife left him. Yeah,
wow!
I just
Oh
thought I
my
had to
God!
share that. So not everything ends up happy, but
Holy
it's all good.
crap! I would flip out. I would not be right.
Yeah, there's quite a few news stories about couples gifts
getting their
stolen.
stuff.
Yeah.
I get out of a car. I get that. That almost makes sense to me. It's like Christmas time. People steal gifts out of cars. I get that. That makes sense.
Well, when easy gifts to get away with, you're not walking out with big wrapped things, but when they have the little, I don't know, the little box that's wrapped up with a little bird cage looking thingy where you just put the envelope in it with the cash.
I'm taking that.
That's easy to take.
Hell yeah.
He was a guest of the groom's niece.
Oh, great.
So he was a date.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, he was invited, but
okay, but it's
not
still
by
bad.
name. Not by
it's
name.
still bad.
Oh, it's awful, but
can you imagine?
Thanks. I'm glad I'm paying for you to eat dinner so you can steal my stuff.
Not even I would do that. I would feel bad if I found something on the floor.
What do you mean, one of their cards?
No, $20 on the floor. I would just think that was for them.
I'll put it in the apron.
Yeah, that I wasn't supposed to have it. That's a little different, though. That I would probably keep.
Lucky day.
Hi, Elliot, in the morning.
Hey, Elliot, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, dude, a friend of mine got married, this was a couple years ago down in Georgia, but she got married, and at the end of the reception, the maid of honor comes over and says, hey, give me your car keys, I'll load up all the presents into your car and take them home, that way they'll be there for you when you get home.
Perfect.
Never saw her again.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God, she took everything?
Everything, whatever small appliances or whatever, all the gifts, all the envelopes, everything. Gone, never saw her or anything again.
And she was the maid of honor.
Maid of honor.
Oh, my God.
Holy crap. Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
Crazy, dude. Don't trust anybody.
No, I don't.
DTA.
I don't. See, but I'm stupid. I would totally do that.
Well,
would be me.
you think you can trust your maid of honor?
I would trust anybody at the wedding.
That's going to be a lifelong friend.
No, only until that day. What a great scam, though. Start meeting people, really befriend them. Then I offer to move all your stuff, and then I just take it and haul ass right out of town.
That sucks.
But how much money are you? Well, I guess you're making a ton of money on that stuff.
Oh my God, there's some.
Just return it all.
Like when Greg got married, wasn't his? It's like they didn't bother people for the most part. I don't know if that's a New Jersey, New York thing.
Be careful.
Where no. But you said this before, where people, instead of buying people's stuff off their registry, just give people cash, and they'll end up with thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's cash, not a check.
Cash or checks.
So that's where this kid
gift card
kind of
Yeah, it could be gift cards too.
Right. If these were checks made out to the bride and groom, what is he going to do with them?
Nothing.
So maybe you get a couple envelopes that have cash in them,
but you know what? Like we do that.
Go for the small appliances.
If we're giving somebody an envelope, though, it's always cash and never a check.
Sometimes people go cash because they don't know what to address or to write.
Oh, to put the check to?
To. So you always then, just to be safe, go with the groom's name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because that's the one name that's not going to
change. Right.
But if you go with a joint thing,
don't
or
do
the
that.
new last name or the old last name, it could cause headaches. Let me rephrase that. It does cause headaches at the bank.
Or just stop on the way there and hit the ATM. And hope that the 20s come out are crisp, because you're going to need two of them for the envelope. Hi, Elliot in the morning. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, not much. I don't know if my story can top the case of the disappearing maid of honor, but at my brother's wedding, we caught one of the waitresses that was there from the caterer. She kept disappearing every couple minutes, and someone followed her out to her car, and she had all the envelopes. She was taking the envelopes, going to her car, opening them up, taking the cash.
By the way, what a great scam. Get a job at like a wedding hall, and that's all yours. You can get that whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't think she's working anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you get caught, then you're in
jail.
Okay, if you get caught, but like if you go to a place like where they always have weddings and stuff, what a great scam to be able to pull off.
Yeah. Well, I imagine that's the target for a lot of folks that get in that industry.
Yeah. No, that's very smart. All right, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Later.
The best of Elliot in the morning.
Elliot in the morning.
DC 101.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
This is David.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm great, man.
I'm getting married this weekend.
Are you really? Good for you.
Freaking out.
Oh, would you like me to know where you're getting married? You know what? Let me drive some of your gifts home. I'm happy to put them into the car. Well, you can't trust the maid of honor. We learned that. That girl's going to rob you blind.
Yeah, obviously we should just trust complete strangers because you can't trust anybody.
Exactly. But now you're going to be weirded out. You're going to see the people working out. I don't know where you're getting married, but you'll see the people at the wedding hall. You're going to think they're stealing your stuff.
How are you collecting the on-site gifts or the envelopes?
Yeah, see, now you have me evaluating my whole scheme here. I don't know if we need to, put a video camera on the table. Is that going to be, do you think that would be frowned upon? Do you think people will go, oh, what's going on? They think somebody's going to take stuff?
Yep. If anybody asks you about it. No, we are capturing the memories of people dropping off their gifts, and it's going to be edited into
our video,
part of the reception.
Of course. Yeah, no, that would be nice. Nobody's buying that.
Yeah, I mean, short of posting an armed guard, I can't really think of if the maid of honor is going to steal stuff.
Hey, are you having a big wedding?
About 180 people.
That's a lot of checks. That's a lot of cash.
Yeah, so our plan was we were going to have a mailbox painted with our names on it or something like that on the table for people to put cards in, and I'm thinking oh my God, that's not secure. I need
not
a
at
lockbox.
all. Unless that thing drops down into a container that nobody can stick their arm in and reach. I wouldn't go with that at all.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys have any ideas?
Just tell your guests no gifts, please.
No way. Hey, by the way, it's all right to bring a big gift to the wedding, though, right?
It's becoming less popular. I feel like in the last even the last 10, 15 years or so, it's just easier to buy off
$20 bill,
buy off the registry, send it to somebody, or bring an envelope. Yeah,
and I'll hold those for you, dude. I can make it this Saturday.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come out.
That I got. All right, dude. Hey, where are you going on your honeymoon?
We're going to Hawaii.
Oh, man. Well, I've never been to Hawaii. But just the idea of leaving and going on a honeymoon, like that, I feel like that's the last time things are really good.
How many years ago did you get married? You just hit 10, didn't you?
10, yeah.
All right. Unhappy for 10 years.
No. Not unhappy. Very happy, actually.
Just the last time things were good.
Very, very happy.
Okay, I'm sorry I misunderstood you.
All right, dude. Hey, have fun, dude. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Later, bro. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, me?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. I actually work in gift registry for a major retailer, and I can't tell you how many times I've had couples come in and say, we got wiped out of all of our gifts at the reception. How can we replace them?
Oh, no. You buy a second set.
It sucks. We've had to take like $1,000 hit in the deficit to replace these gifts.
Why would you have to replace them if they were stolen, though?
It's like they kind of look at it like it's not our fault. It was stolen. And, I mean, most of the time they do come in with, like, hat in hand and say, is there really anything you can do for us, or are we just, out of luck? And we're like, no, we can, as long as we can see that it was purchased from us, we can replace it.
Oh, my God. How are you in business?
It's a major retailer. I've had, the last time it happened to me, the couple got all of their china, like good china.
Ugh, who the hell would steal china?
$7,000.
Ugh.
Because it's worth a lot of money.
Is this retroactive?
What are you? What would you honestly? What am I going to do with stolen china? Okay, it's expensive, but where am I selling it?
Put it on eBay? I don't know, Craigslist.
Well, if you think about it, you don't know what's in it until you steal it. You got to get it all out and open it, and then be like, oh, okay, I don't need this. I'm going to toss it out.
Yeah, no. I understand that, but I wouldn't even think about stealing something that's like you could tell if you're stealing like glasses or plates or something. You could hear them clanging around.
But china is it's heavily wrapped. Like you really don't know what's in it until you open it.
I don't have any china.
And as far as the whole, people do come in and ask for advice about how to seal up their envelopes and everything like that. They don't get stolen, and you can go to a place like Michael's and get a bird cage that's got like really, the bars are really close together, and get a combination lock and wrap it around it and bury the combination lock underneath the fabric in the tablecloth. I've seen that done too.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great that that's what it's come to? I would never think to steal somebody's stuff at a wedding.
How would customer service rep Elliot handle someone coming in saying that their stuff was stolen at the wedding?
Tough titty, man.
Yep.
Sorry.
Exactly.
It sucks. I feel bad.
I would never think that Target or Macy's is going to go, well, we feel sorry for you. Let's replace everything.
$20 gift card. Here you go. Here's a $20 gift card.
I'll extend you the same offer we've extended all our couples. 20% off if you'd like to complete your registry. And that's it. Why would you ever give them
I would never
extra?
do that. I would never do that.
Again, is it retroactive? You didn't answer that question.
By the way, I would send a rep from the store to go get all of our stuff back and resell it again. Because when the wedding is. Yeah, I would. Manager Siegel is not giving you anything but the high holy get out. Oh, and I bet everybody's crying and they're miserable. But I saw it yesterday. I was thinking that has to happen all the time. Like the other story that happened yesterday that I was surprised that you don't see happen more? Where was the Walmart where the dude was pissed off at the store and set the clothes on fire?
Funny, Vin.
How does that not happen more?
What did he do?
He was pissed off he was at a Walmart.
Was he a former employee?
I don't know. I know he was mad at the store and he was fighting with them and he walked into one of the clothing departments and set it on fire. Not the store, just the clothes. How does that not happen more often? I saw that yesterday and was like, oh my God. I don't want to say it's genius because it's not a smart thing to do. But how have I never seen that happen before?
Just mass vandalism.
No. I mean, you've heard of people who are pissed off at like at Best Buy or something, or like a Sears who get pissed off and they bash up like a TV. Like you've seen those stories before. I've never heard of anybody setting clothes on fire. If I were in that store, I would be so wigged out.
Well, he did threaten the customers first.
Okay, that's fine. He's pissed. ultimately he set the clothes on fire. By the way,
Colorado.
By the way, I can get the lighter fluid inside the store.
It's all there.
I don't need to bring anything in. I go pick that up. I already have a lighter because I'm smoking anyway. I bundle all the clothes up on the floor. I knock over a rack is really all I need to do. And then, poof, there they all go. Peace out, mofos. Can't worry about me. You got to worry about a floor fire.
Yeah, threatened the other two shoppers with a knife.
Okay. Well, again, I'm angry. I'm angry. I threatened them. I didn't do anything to them. But when you see that, aren't you surprised you've never heard that more? That people are just setting clothes on fire in a store?
Well, using
or
fire.
Anything on fire in a store.
Yeah, it's not something you come across every day. And people set fire, obviously, like arsonists.
Yes, exactly. But that's what I mean. There's arsonists running around all over the place. They never do it inside the store. I mean, Walmart, Target. Target's got the whole clothing section.
Oh, one of the people he threatened was a 6-year-old boy.
Again, I threatened. I did not do anything. I was angry. And I just took a little lighter fluid, a couple briquettes, shoved all those clothes onto the floor and lit them up. I'm not encouraging.
Held a knife to the throat of the little boy who was sitting in a shopping cart when police arrived.
You're focusing on the wrong things. I didn't do anything to harm anybody.
Just read the headlines, Diane. Don't read the
Why
details.
was he still there?
I don't know. Because he wasn't bright.
They can't lock the doors and keep everybody in. I got a fire burning. You could get out, and that's when you just walk out with everybody while they're evacuating the store.
It sounded like they put...
It is the perfect crime.
The people that work there were the ones who put the fire out.
The perfect crime usually doesn't have a suspect ID.
Yeah, or a mugshot.
Okay, well, this guy hung around. That's what I mean. But if I were to just go set off the clothes, everybody's running out. I'm running with them like it's crazy, and there I go. Now, I don't know if they've got me on surveillance or anything like that.
No, they have you on a mugshot.
Oh, but he hung around. So don't pay attention to him. But seriously, aren't you surprised you haven't heard of that?
It doesn't say why he did it though. Like what
he was mad at the store.
Why?
I don't know. He was upset. He was angry. When I worked at Walmart, at no point did they go, here's something to be cautious of. People setting the clothes on fire.
Was that a short stint or were you there for a while?
I wasn't there when they opened. I was there while they...
You did like pre-stocking?
Yes.
Okay.
But I did go to all the meetings for those that they were going to hire to then work there. I just didn't make that cut. I didn't make that cut.
Sorry, Siegel.
I was only there for the stocking part. But they would take you to those meetings where it'd be like, okay, now some of you are going to get hired out of this. And they would. They would talk to you about theft and what you're supposed to do and how to alert your managers and how to use the PA.
Here's the fire extinguisher.
Never went over that. Never went over that. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Hi, this is Lisa.
Hey, what's going on, Lisa?
Okay, I know you've moved on from this, but at my wedding I went through special precautions to make sure that no one stole my shit.
Right.
Sorry.
Let me get
but
that.
Like, you know, that birdcage thing, I mean, that's a great idea, but no one's paying attention to that, and literally people will just walk off with it. I've heard so many horror stories.
Who the hell is stealing?
So I hired someone to stand there, and every time someone put a card down, he would put it in his pocket and then go take it up to my hotel room.
Wait a minute, first of all, what kind of degenerates do you have coming to your wedding? So you hired somebody to collect gifts?
It's not so much the people that were attending the wedding as the people who worked in the building that I was worried about.
Yeah, that's another great job.
I had it at a hotel, and also I made sure that no one, if they were single, no one was allowed to bring a guest, because some of my uncles have some really degenerative girlfriends, and they have stolen stuff from me in the past. So yeah, I took some super precautions.
Hey, is that Kaylee? When this day finally arrives, do we get to bring guests?
What do you mean?
Hey, for a couple of $100, I'll stand right over. I won't even bring Jackie. I'll just stand over by that table, and every time a card shows up, I'll run upstairs to the room and put it in there.
Yeah,
I may
my
use the
room or
toilet.
yours?
I may use the toilet while I'm in there if you don't mind. Where did I do? Oh, Diane. No, but that was New Year's. That wasn't your wedding. When I used your room for New Year's to go make a duty. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey, man. One time I was at a Target, and it was like during the holidays, like Christmas, and I guess this lady pre-ordered a game system for her kid, but I guess they ran out of the game system, and she pretty much got mad. You know that one video where that lady's in the liquor store with her hands out and
walking down the aisle.
bottles?
Yeah, taking out all the wine bottles. Sure.
Yeah, she did that exactly with all the TVs, everything.
Oh man.
I recorded the whole thing, put it up on WorldStar.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
The best of Elliot in the morning continues after this. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Hey, one other thing real quick. Did anybody else read the story yesterday about the guy? I think he works for McDonald's, but he went to Burger King, or maybe it's the other. No, he works at McDonald's, but he went to Burger King and ordered every burger on the menu and ate it in like some crazy amount, like 11 minutes. But I believe he sat down and ate every single burger off the menu.
I thought you were going to say something else after sat down.
I'm sure he has sat down since. But I was reading that yesterday. So
Is McDonald's?
He works at McDonald's. I don't know why his bit was, I work at McDonald's, but I'm going to do this for Burger King. That part I don't understand. But doesn't it make you wonder if you could pull that off?
Which one has the Bacon House Club sandwich? Who's got that now?
Wait, I don't know. I have my standards. Which one is it?
Does that have French fries on it? On the bottom layer?
Oh,
I don't know. I keep seeing the commercial. Is it LeBron James? Is he in the commercial?
Oh, with what's his face?
I believe he plays basketball.
With Johnny Manziel? Is that the one where he walks in and Manziel
like
does the Heisman? Yeah, he's in the club and
didn't recognize half those people.
Well, Morgan, what's her face?
I saw Alex
the little
Morgan,
princess or the little pony or whatever she is. Yeah, she's in
princess.
it, and then Manziel is in it.
But that's McDonald's. You're saying this guy works at McDonald's, but went to
Burger King to do it. But doesn't it make you wonder if you could order a sandwich? Like
how many burgers are on the menu?
Oh my God, you got to see the stack of this stuff. There they are.
Oh, he's not that big of a guy.
No. He's an average looking dude. But yeah, I mean, okay. There's a lot of calories. Whatever. He did it in. He went to one in Los Angeles. He got it all. He did it in 24 minutes. I don't even care about the timing. I just wonder if I could pull it off. Here you go. Hamburger, cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, double bacon cheeseburger, junior Whopper, Whopper, angry Whopper. What is an angry Whopper? I don't even know what. Say again? Spicy?
Oh.
So you know what my problem is? I have such my go-tos when I go to those places.
Yeah.
Like at McDonald's, it's very simple. At McDonald's, it's either Big Mac or 3 regular hamburgers. Like the little. Why is that funny? They're for his 2 kids. One for him and one for each kid.
No,
the little itty bitty hamburgers.
Yeah,
3 of those, or I like them, or a Big Mac, or a Big Mac and 1 hamburger. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Burger King, double Whopper with mustard. And that's all I get every time. And for onion rings, because I don't like their fries as much, but I'll get the onion rings, and sometimes I'll put that on the burger. What?
Whopper with everything extra mustard, or just mustard on a Whopper?
No, with mustard. You have to ask, and they'll put mustard on it for you.
Oh.
But a double Whopper, not just a single Whopper.
Because Whoppers only have mayo and ketchup on them.
Yeah, and I like a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I want that. I want that to gush. So yeah, so he had the Whopper, angry Whopper, double Whopper, triple Whopper with cheese.
Oh.
And instead of the new King Burger, he had it, which wasn't available at the store he was at because it's only like a limited thing. He had another Whopper on top of that.
I don't understand what the point was.
He just wanted to be able to eat all their food.
But it's weird that he works for McDonald's.
I don't get that either. I don't know.
Or really, what radio show does he work for?
You know what? He's probably with Kevin and Bean, if I had to guess. But doesn't that sound awesome, though?
It makes me kind of
He got
sick.
all that food for $30.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. No, he got over 7,000 calories for $30.
I hear the prevalence of fast food restaurants may be the cause of America's obesity problem.
Do you think you could pull that off?
No.
Like not in 24 minutes.
He didn't throw up.
In one
I
sitting.
heard what you order, and I kind of felt queasy.
What? What's so bad about what
That's
I
a
get?
lot of food for me.
3 hamburgers.
No, it's not. No, but those hamburgers are so small. I finish them before I even get home.
Yeah, they look small on your sausage fingers. But for someone with a healthy hand.
No, they're small.
Oh, slam.
I have my hands are beautiful.
Look at that.
My hands are a 10.
No, look at that ring. It's screaming.
No, actually, you know what? The ring's doing pretty. It does leave a little indentation. That's okay. You know
He
what?
called your hands fat.
No, he didn't. That's the knuckles.
Sausage fingers is not a compliment.
I like sausage.
Look at his hands. They look. Are
He's
you
calling
a little,
you bloated.
You need some water.
I'm having my period right now. No, you know what? I don't know. Maybe my hands are a little swollen right now. Are we at elevation? I don't know what it is.
You are treating those Potbelly cookies like they're fresh.
Yeah, I don't eat that much. At those restaurants, 3 hamburgers is not bad.
At those restaurants.
No, I guarantee you could eat 3 hamburgers like that without feeling sick.
See, I think I would feel kind of.
No, you wouldn't. No,
nauseous.
you wouldn't. Not at all.
And I do like them. I like the plain single patty hamburgers.
Yeah, no, they're great.
Yeah.
They're great. Sometimes they skimp and they don't give you as much of the onion as you want, but that's okay.
You drive back around.
No, because you know what? Because I believe that the other 2 will have more. I want to do this though.
Why?
Because I wonder if I can. I'd be more apt to be able to do it with a bunch of Whoppers.
Throw up.
Like, for example, I love a Big Mac. But I can't eat like the quarter pounder with cheese, the bacon quarter pounder. Like, I can't eat any of that stuff. That's why I need to expand my palate. And my pants. But the
Go get your sweatpants on. That's a good look.
So if I brought all that in, you couldn't finish it in one show.
No.
Really?
And I know you said show. You didn't say 30 minutes.
In 5 hours.
No. Absolutely not. It's a lot of food.
I bet I could.
But are you talking about what you order or what this guy did?
What this guy did.
Okay, yeah, definitely not. I could probably do 3 hamburgers in 5 hours.
You should be able to do that in about 10 minutes.
Not that.
You could. You could. If you're driving with your knee, you totally could.
Where's the cigarette?
I'm eating. Hi, Elliot, in the morning.
Yeah, around 1979, 1980, I was in high school, and I'll never forget this guy. We used to pay him to watch him take one bite to eat large pieces of food. And I'll never forget his name. Kid's name was Danny Off, and one day we had paid him to he said he could take a whole Big Mac and swallow it.
In one bite?
Yes, he did. He had done it
No
before.
way, dude. That's impossible.
I swear to God. Now, let me tell you, though, this does not end well. The second or third time, this has probably been the third time he attempted it. We were on the train tracks there in Charles County after school. He died right there on the spot from trying to do that.
He choked.
The best of Elliot in the morning.
Elliot in the morning.
DC 101.